Audio's working fine. Can somebody talk?
Hi.
Perfect.
Test.
Thank you. Awesome. Let's get that combat tracker out. I don't think we have a map for this. I was gonna make like tokens and stuff, but then I decided not to because then you guys would be like, oh, something's gonna happen because there's tokens. So didn't do that.
That's why. That's one way you could do it is you just always have tokens.
Always have
stored. If
tokens.
you do that all the time. Yeah, if you do that all
Always
the
have
time, people
maps,
can get
always have tokens.
suspicious.
Yeah. Always
Yeah.
ask for character sheets, always randomly roll.
Yeah, there's all these little tricks you can do to keep people from being suspicious in metagaming.
I just, like, what do
Oh,
people
man,
do
I'm
at a
ready for
real
those shirts.
tabletop when there's, like, an actual map? Like, remember Pluto yesterday where you're like, I can kind of see the whole map, but I'll pretend I don't. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, what do we do when we're at a real tabletop and we're just staring at the map on the table? you know?
Um, Usually you use like, you either don't draw it all right away, like you're just drawing it as you go, or you can have sticky notes.
Or cloth it over or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite one. Those sticky notes.
Sticky notes.
You put sticky notes all over the map, and then you remove them as
Start
you need
removing
to.
them. Alright. That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of work, though, to start. Not
Yeah, it
to
is.
remove, but to start.
More often, what I've seen more often is you just draw the map on a one of those like roll up vinyl maps
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually less work than working with a program.
Yeah, I like using a map. Like you just draw out as you go. Like I don't know.
All right. Anyway.
And I guess I kind of go that way anyway in Roll20 by just doing MS Paint maps most of the time, but or a lot of the time at least. So yeah.
Uh, a city. Oh wait, what? Okay. Trying to see if there is a map.
Oh, gross. I get it.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna step into book 2 here. And there's a couple of things about book 2 for some of the newer players to Pathfinder is Pathfinder isn't always all about adventures and combat. Sometimes they introduce other mechanics, and we're going to be experiencing some of those mechanics in this book.
I'm too new to Pathfinder, so I guess I'm just gonna bow out.
You have no idea what's going on. This is too confusing for you.
Yeah. I came here to play an MMORPG that's all about combat.
Where be the
Yep.
undead?
Yeah. I'll be right back though.
Okay. But
Oh
yeah, I did do mine too. I found my stats. It's on my
okay.
notes.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, we're good.
That's fine. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm
Yeah, I
still
forgot that
working on my
special.
level up, so.
Wait.
Are we in town
Oh
right
yeah,
now?
I totally
Secret? Like, can
forgot I
buy
was gonna
stuff
open
or
this
not?
for you guys. No, well, okay. So you go to a merchant and you're like, I want to buy stuff, and you notice that they jacked their prices up like 50%.
Gross.
Okay,
Yeah, and then you try to sell
really bad.
something, and they
I'll do it later then.
they give you they offer only pennies for it.
Rude.
Yeah, it seems like a bunch of people are starting to come into the city, non-locals, for trading and stuff like that, and all the merchants seem to be trying to get
Okay.
the most out of the dollar. Cheating people, I guess you can say.
That's what we're
I
gonna do.
got you.
We're not gonna cheat, but
Okay, so I got a lot of things to open here. I think I have them all, but we'll find out.
I mean, I'm still final touches on the level up, so
Sure. Okay.
we can start whenever.
Do. All right. So after you guys, explore the tomb, you guys went and reported everything, right, to the Pharasmans?
Yes. We told them the
Sure.
layout of the tomb and that the scorched hand was there illegally.
Right. Well, we already had told them that when we
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
when we turned them in, but so that part they know.
Mm-hmm.
But we went back, right? And what do we tell them for that? I wasn't there for most of that, so or part of it at least.
Ah,
I don't know what you guys
Just
exactly
tell them, like,
did
the stuff
after
we
I
found in
left last week.
yeah.
Oh, and the Pharasmans might like to know that we did find a sentient undead that was like a longtime guardian of the temple that we convinced, to be put to rest.
All right. Well, you guys are informed that fortunately the Grand Mausoleum of Pharasma has entered into an arrangement with the Canny Jackal, a prestigious auction house and art gallery located at the western edge of the Sunburst Market, to hold an auction where private collectors and other interested parties can bid on items recently brought out of the necropolis. And they are... don't think you guys will know that info. And you guys are invited to attend this, as you guys have been good citizens and also explored the tombs.
There's a chance for Brastak to prove himself a good citizen.
And then he reminds you that it is a private auction, so it's not just anybody's invited.
Okay. I need to go buy some nice clothes.
Yeah, sure, if you want. And the auction normally would be in 3 days, but it's actually tomorrow.
All right.
Right, because we took a little bit longer to clear out the tomb.
Yeah. You bitches are slow.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes.
That's not what that moral told me. It always wins the race.
Always. Sure, man. Sure.
My saves barely go up, but my will gets slightly better, so that's something. Base attack bonus +3 now instead of 2. I gotta do skill ranks too.
All right, well, Raz starts to collect, like, most of the stuff that they found within the tombs that they would like to sell.
Okay.
Oh, I can sell this +1 leather we got.
Yeah,
Because now I have a changer.
seems
That's
like a
better
good
than
plan.
that. A mithril changer.
Alright. I love this sentence. If the PCs decide not to attend the auction, they simply lose their opportunity to sell their treasures. Bum, bum, bum.
Wow.
Unless you want jacked up prices. Yeah, you can always go to the merchants.
Yeah, you could also hold on to them for a really long time and just sell
Yeah.
them later book, right? That's probably not the best option, but you could do it. I feel like you probably need the money for stuff that the book's gonna make
For
you
low
fight later,
levels,
but-
yeah, you need to get your potions and whatever. So...
Raz is going to buy a courtier's outfit.
Okay. I'll also
and
rest
he's
you
gonna go
guys.
with the he's gonna go and get the appropriate jewelry to go with it for an additional 50. I'm gonna spend 80 gold pieces on getting a nice outfit for this private private engagement. Very dressed Null. Very unlike a barbarian. but he is an urban barbarian.
All right. So the next day, I guess you guys are gonna head on over. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you go?
Was there anything that we
I don't
hadn't
think so.
appraised yet?
That
Yeah,
you hadn't
that's true.
embraced? Maybe. I know Derek's
there was one
character is
magic
holding
item.
some stuff. Let me get that open.
There was a magic item that we didn't get.
Inventory. Oh boy. I don't remember what he's wearing. Is he wearing Akentepe's armor?
He is, but that's good for him.
Okay.
I don't think he'd sell it.
Let's see. He has the funerary masks. He has a bunch of holy
We can sell
symbols, or a holy symbol.
Yeah, the
I
mask.
think if the holy symbol is Sarenrae, I think he was keeping that because
Well, he has a holy symbol of
He's a-
Sarenrae, but he also has another holy symbol that he grabbed. Gold and black emblem.
Oh my
Nathy's
god,
one.
what just happened?
Oh, somebody's cleaning a
Someone takes
keyboard
an image.
or something. Oh no,
It's
that's
just
the
Nematep.
link.
Nematep speaking in tongues.
Yeah, Nematep, get off the keyboard.
Shit. Yeah, get off the keyboard, Nematep.
I can't ignore
That's
it now. I have
64 encoded
I have
image.
to encode it. Yeah, I have to encode it. Or decode it, rather.
He also has the tablet of lost languages, but maybe you guys want to keep that?
How do I copy your text? Copy text.
I think we
clipboard.
should
I
keep
have to
that.
see what this is.
Okay, and then he has the ring of grasping grave. I guess he wanted to keep that too.
Yeah, he's keeping that.
Okay, so I think the only things that he has that would be selling is maybe the holy symbol, the gold and black emblemed holy symbol of Nathes. I don't know if he wanted to keep that or not, but it's in his inventory.
I don't think he does. He's not a worshiper of Nethys.
We'll sell it. If not, we'll backtrack that. It's not too much anyways.
Should we start putting things we want to sell on the party sheet?
That's up to you. I'm just getting Derek's sheet taken care of so that I can close it.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, wait.
Okay, you guys probably want to sell the funerary masks then too.
Well, I mean, I guess if we're
Okay.
putting everything in there right now, we'll go ahead and put something.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, I remember there was some kind of unidentified magic item that we have right now.
Probably. I can't see that stuff
That we
because
found
it
with
just
the
shows the
ring.
titles to me, so I have to click on each item to find out whether or not it's identified for you guys. But if you
I
find
think either
it,
Wiz Pops or Layla has it. So
just
check
let
your
me
inventory.
know.
What am I looking for?
An
Pretty sure I don't
unidentified
have
magic
or
item.
anything.
Right, I can't carry very much either because I only have 9 strength. So, or 8 strength actually. I have.
It was
you know,
something
my carry
small.
capacity is also really bad. I don't seem to. So the only thing I do have a few things that are pretty valuable. Like I have an ever-burning torch that we might sell. Those are very decently valuable.
Yeah.
I have a
Dang it,
wooden
I
holy
can't tell what your
symbol.
image is, Star Fox.
I have a bunch of scrolls.
What? It doesn't even. Why are there so many slashes in it? There shouldn't be slashes in base 64 encoded anything. Anyway, okay, whatever.
I do have this signet ring that we're probably. Well, it's only.
Was that a Google
It's only
Images
5 gold
link
pieces.
that you guys did, Star Fox? I don't know if I want to
That's-
scroll up,
I
but
pushed-
that's what
I-
Google
I
Images
pushed- I pushed
links
the
look
wrong
like
thing.
sometimes.
Yeah, Google image links are kind of ridiculous.
Really fucking long.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh.
I was
Yeah,
hoping it would just say
fine.
link.
Link,
But
yeah.
It doesn't just say link.
No,
It's too long. It confuses the program.
maybe.
Anyways, that's fine. Okay, we can move on.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
was
only
just trying to be a detective.
the only stuff I have are like some random scrolls that we might be interested in selling.
I'd say I have some random scrolls, a wand of the vanish.
This Spear of the Watchful Guardian is super expensive.
So this auction will
It's
begin
useful,
an
though.
hour after sunset.
Yeah, it's useful.
I say keep it. I like.
Don't sell
it's
anything
unique.
useful. Only sell stuff we're
That
not
too.
gonna use.
And you guys are invited to attend before the auction begins to mingle with the guests and enjoy refreshments.
Ooh, wonderful.
Oh.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'll try to see if anybody found anything. Like, I'll try to gather rumors of like other people's tombs or something.
I'll go and mingle.
Okay, so you guys go, and this evening the Jackal is offering cheese-stuffed figs, hard-boiled peacock eggs, onion bread, onion-stuffed squid, fresh and dried fruit, spiced wine, and a sampling of a 2,000-year-old honey recovered from one of the tombs.
I will partake in modest amounts.
Ancient
And-
honey sounds interesting.
Yeah, and when you guys arrive, there's about 24 attendees here. And
Yeah,
the
I'll
gentleman
collect the
who is running the auction and you guys are greeted by will greet you guys and invite you
Hello.
into the auction and to enjoy the evening's refreshments, and that the auction will start in about an hour.
Is there alcohol here?
Of course.
Yeah, there's a spiced wine. And then Layla
Okay.
starts to
I don't
go
want any.
around looking for
just curious.
rumors. Rumors.
I mean, I'll mingle and stuff like that as well.
Rumors.
I'll
Yeah.
mostly keep to myself.
Yeah,
If someone
everybody
talks to me,
feel
I might
free
talk to them.
to mingle along.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to the role playing soon, but
I
yeah, go
see.
ahead and roll diplomacies if you guys want to gather any basic info.
Okay.
Yeah, you could roll. You could just roll perception maybe, or sense motive as well, possibly depending on how you're approaching it. Right?
Sure, yeah,
Like perception, if you're like, I want to go looking around, but I don't want to talk to anybody.
that's fine. That's Jackson
Yeah, it's
agrees.
more me.
All right, what do we got here?
Oh man, Wizpop's not very good at perception though.
No, I'm not good at anything.
It's like, that's what I
going
do.
on here.
You're out of your element.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't really deal with
The only
people that
time
much.
I ever go to this big a gathering is if it's to play bingo.
Hmm.
No,
Wiz Pops keeps
No, I do
talking
not
to
play
them about,
bingo.
like, can I be the auctioneer?
That's for
I want to
old
be the
people.
auctioneer. He's, like, running around asking if he can be the auctioneer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's not
that's
rolling
true.
over very well with some people. They're like, what?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna go well because of my sore throat, but I can try.
Alright.
Aha, I figured it out. I
Oof.
was like, where am I missing a skill rank? I got it though. Wait, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nimitep's busy. Eating honey. Really old honey.
Yeah, I actually.
Is that
My
safe?
character's actually good at diplomacy too, so it's a class skill for me,
Still
and I'm charisma based, so.
Mhm. Alright. Well, Raz acquires a rumor, and Layla requires a whole bunch of rumors. Alright.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, people like talking to me.
Yeah, they do.
Since we're indoors as well, like I don't have to have my creepy shadows to like avoid light blindness. Or even if I do, I'm just dealing with being dazzled, even if it's like really bright in here. Because it's not a combat situation, so maybe I'm squinting at everybody. I don't know. I don't know what the lighting conditions are like exactly, but probably doesn't matter.
It's gonna be pretty well because they're auctioning stuff and people want to see it and stuff.
That's fair. So maybe I'm squinting at people, but
We're in a desert and you have light blindness?
oh yeah, I'm an oracle. Like I can't help it.
Okay.
I have a spell I can use to kind of counter it. Like it's a cantrip, so I can like cast Penumbra and
Alright.
shield myself from it. But
Raz, you go up to somebody and you
Walking around in
learn
town with creepy shadows is not fun.
that one of his individuals is talking, and he's like, "It's rather nice to see the Pharasmans on board with the auction. At least we'll know these relics are real. You can't trust the veracity of just anything up for sale, no matter how old it looks. A group calling themselves the Silver Chain took me for a fortune on the Second Age chest last year. It looked ancient enough, but it turned out the damn thing had only survived a house fire in Anne."
Damn.
Okay, so notes: do not trust the Silver Chain if they're here.
Yeah.
Alright, Layla talks to somebody, and they're like, naturally, the Occhentis will throw their vulgar coin at anything with a blade. If they hadn't already spent tonight's share on companionship and liquor, of course. I'm gonna put that name in chat for you guys.
Yeah. So they're like the way they'll probably buy the Occhentis or whatever. will likely buy weapons. That's what they're interested in, at least. That we're selling? I have no idea.
We've got some weapons.
There's a small rusted dagger.
But even if we aren't, if they're... Because that's the other thing, too. So keep in mind, like, we're here to sell our stuff, but there might be stuff that goes up for sale that we want to buy. Yeah, so, like, if we see weapons that we want to buy, because we're like, oh, if Raz could buy that weapon, he'd be unstoppable, then that's who we have to deal with, probably, who we're bidding against.
Alright, another rumor you hear.
It's good.
It's absolutely dreadful the way the church is opening our history to so many foreigners. I hear Haktia Ashepkamid is going to increase taxes on travelers from beyond the Sisters' City to recoup the cultural damage.
No, I apologize for that, because I probably look like a foreigner.
I live in this town.
Yeah, I would look
like I'm native.
Probably.
I'm kind of a foreigner. I came here from Kedepesh.
Yeah, I mean, I came here from somewhere else, but I've been around for a while.
Kedepesh, they're the ones that invaded us. Destroyed our heritage.
I think on my... what did I say in my background? I think I have it so, like, one of my parents is from this area. So I'm, like, a half local, but I don't look like it because I have, like, this weird oracle curse, so...
Okay, so what was the takeaway from this one?
That there's a potential for high taxes on foreigners or something to recoup the cultural damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody
So like if we
have
travel,
profession accountants, so we can navigate the tax codes.
the tax code,
changing?
yeah.
I just have diplomacy.
I told you guys we were in a
And
new
I
game
afford
now. Now we're
opportunist.
doing taxes.
Pathfinder tax edition.
Yeah, they were like, you know what? We've done kingdom building. We've done other things.
know
Let's
what?
do taxes.
We're like, this game doesn't have enough math in it.
And Paizo, if you're listening, don't get any ideas. Okay, thank you.
It's just, if they're gonna do Pathfinder tax code or whatever, like just put it in a second edition so I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah. They'll love that shit, trust me.
Yeah, they're like, we really don't have enough math.
They're like, we're gonna make this really super easy mode, but then we're gonna add math.
Have you been in town for longer than 30 days? Are you from one of these specific countries? Do you have anything to declare?
What else does Layla find out?
Alright.
That's about it. Nope. Wait, maybe not.
More rumors. Layla's talking to all the people.
Yeah, people want to talk to me.
Some of the
I'm the
adventurers
most interesting person in the room.
Some of the adventurers who went into the necropolis didn't fare so well. From what I hear, they say the Sunrise Fellows were betrayed by one of their own, and some shady lowlifes ambushed the Scorched Hand while they were trying to leave the necropolis.
Yeah, no, I assure them that it was that
Don't-
the second
don't-
one was that they misheard that one.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one didn't go that way. I have other sources. I have other sources that told me that the Scorched Hand was the one that betrayed someone else. I don't reveal that it was me though.
We handed the Scorched Hand over to the Frasmans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
Layla's
we
being
did.
discreet.
I'm being discreet about like not saying that
Yeah,
we were
but
the
that
ones that
doesn't-
did it.
That doesn't necessarily stop rumors.
Right.
Right.
I understand. I was just
So
trying to
I'm
remind
setting the
myself of
record.
what
I'm
happened
still
there.
setting the record straight without revealing like that that's who that I'm the one that the rumor's about. Especially if they decide not to believe me. But I'll try to like set the record straight on here and be like,
Okay.
no, I assure you that I have sources that the Scorched Hand was the one that tried to ambush one of the other adventuring parties, and that they went into a tomb that they did not have permission to explore and that's where the confrontation happened, and that they are currently being held by the Pharasmans.
All right.
And I want them to like instead like you should warn people like that's what happens when people defy what the rules, that
Oh my.
the Pharasmans take that very seriously.
They look a little set back by your information, but definitely accept it. And they're like, "Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. Don't defy things." All right. You talk to another individual, and they say, "Did you know that the Mamiya can protect you against mummy rot? I'd never take that stuff myself. It's made from actual mummies, you know, not to mention illegal. But I'm sure some of those adventuring types in the city these days don't have such scruples. I kind of butchered
What did
that
they
one.
say it's called?
Mamiya.
Mommy.
Mamiya. Mamiya.
Nimitek
It's
is
made out
like
of mummies.
horrified at the thought that you would do something like that. That something like that even exists.
It's illegal.
Well, they probably won't have that on this auction because it's illegal.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know how mainstream this auction is. Maybe there's some underground, or maybe it's for sale here on like out on the side, like not part of the main auction. But you probably could do underground business dealings here. Like there's a lot of people gathered here.
I expect that none of you are going to be considering buying this stuff.
No, probably not.
Of course
but...
not.
I mean, not unless we need it. I don't like money.
No, not even if
Mummy
you,
rot
in
sounds bad.
quotes, need it. Such a desecration is an affront.
All right.
But mummy rot could kill us.
Last but not least, Layla. You also hear somebody tell you, "I haven't seen any of those fellows in the fancy gold masks tonight. My brother says he's seen them running around the necropolis at all hours, but I suppose they're not selling. A pity. They sounded delightfully exotic."
Have we seen those guys
Fellows in
before,
gold
earlier?
masks.
No, you have not seen anybody in gold masks.
Okay, are they like an adventuring party then that they're talking about? Like,
The individual shrugs. I don't know.
I've just seen them
The
around
Scorched
and
Hand
didn't see them
wasn't in
here.
masks, right? No, they weren't.
No,
They're not members
They
of
said they
Frasman
were-
Church like the guards, are they?
they're Razmirans. Oh no!
Oh, yes! There we go!
The individual
Very
you're
good.
talking to shrugs. He just says, "My brother told me."
Oh, okay. Alright then. Well, I'm sure that'll never come up again. It actually might. It might never come up again. Sometimes they have rumors that don't go anywhere. Alright. Well, I guess I got some good information, so...
Okay. Now, I'm going to give you guys kind of a feel of what individuals are here, and then if you want to go talk to them, let me know. So you see a female human aristocrat. You see a male half-elf, looks like he's some sort of expert. You see a male human, perhaps a cleric of Nathes, as it has a Nathes symbol. What else do you see? A cocksure band of Andorran explorers. And a human aristocrat. A female human aristocrat, perhaps expert. A female human aristocrat and a male human expert, maybe fighter. It looks like he's built to fight. And then a cleric of Pharasma. Those are the notable individuals that you guys see here.
Okay.
I know that was vague, but it might give you an idea of who to talk to. Which you want to talk to.
Well, thankfully I wrote them all down.
Oh, good.
So there's 3 female human aristocrats. This might need some disambiguation text.
That's fine. Just pick 1 through 3 and I'll I'll enlighten you. I'm gonna close the rumors.
All right. Well, we probably want to talk to some number of these, I'm sure.
There was a bookish type somewhere in there.
There's a few of them.
Yeah.
Well, the aristocrat.
Like one of the aristocrats.
Yeah.
Looks,
You'll have to
there's
talk to
There's a
them.
random half-elf guy.
To kind of find out what they want, but yeah.
These are like people at the auction, basically.
Mm-hmm. Enjoying their hors d'oeuvres and
Okay.
mingling with each other.
I asked the cleric of Pharasma if they're with the city's Pharasman church,
Oh, okay, let me find that one.
or if they're from out of town. I'm like, hey, are you from around here?
Okay. When you approach him, it sounds like he's talking. Do you want to sense motive?
Sure. I'm never not gonna roll a skill check unless it takes time or something, but or like money or something like that. But let me see, sense motive. I didn't put any ranks in it at this level, so I only have 1 rank in it. I probably don't get anything.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really get what he's like talking to. It seems like he's talking to himself.
Okay, well, I'll still go and try to like go up near him, but I'll like be polite about his conversation to himself and just kind of wait for him to maybe notice me there, I guess. I'll just stand there awkwardly for a little bit and see what happens. And if he just
Alright.
continues to ignore me, then I'll leave, but
He politely greets you, but he looks a little distracted.
okay, well, I'll still just ask him, like, is he with the the local church of Pharasma, or is he from out of town or something?
He says, no, I'm not with the church. He doesn't
Oh, okay.
give you any more info.
He looks like a holy man, so I just assumed
Yeah.
he was like part with the church, but
He actually looks like a
so-
pretty powerful cleric. Like, he looks,
he's got really nice
almost
gear.
hero-like. Almost hero-like, but not
Like-
quite a hero.
Maybe if I used detect magic on him, he'd have like a bunch of magic gear on him, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not gonna go around in public casting detect magic. That's more Wizpop style,
No.
Mhm.
or any Mantis character's style. He likes doing that a lot too. All right, well, I guess I'll leave him alone because he doesn't look like he really wants to talk to me.
Yeah, he just seems a little distracted. I mean, he'll respond to your questions, but they'll be like very short.
Yeah,
Polite.
I can take a hint.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take my leave.
Okay.
So that guy, we got a little bit of stuff about him, I guess. He's distracted about something. And he's probably really powerful, especially compared to us.
Yeah. In other words, he's level 8.
Oh no.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Not that it's gonna matter unless you decide to take your blade on him, but hey, that's you do you, boo.
Now that I know he's level 8, I think we could take him. Everyone, let's go attack him.
Give me that XP! I want XP.
He's worth so much!
I'll try talking to the first female human aristocrat.
Okay, that
I need
was...
to present myself as a gentleman. And I have very fancy courtier's clothes.
Exactly,
So
you should go hit on her.
Nobility, yeah. No, that is crass.
Oh, okay.
That is not the gentlemanly thing to do.
Alright.
Okay, I'm not obviously Layla is not a gentleman.
She greets you, and she says, "Oh, you're strange looking."
I
say you prefer the term exotic.
I say back to her, yeah, that sounds like a good one. He tells her that, yes, I am from Katapesh, far off. People have told me that I am different and exotic looking.
Yes,
And
very
I tell
exotic.
her that she also looks very fashionable today.
Huh.
I ask her what brings her here.
I'm just here to sample those forgotten treats or liquors. Maybe purchase some artwork, decorate my large dining room.
Alright, I'm gonna note that down. She wants alcohol and art.
Don't we all?
And I tell her, well, I heard that there are going to be many stylized funerary masks as nice conversation art pieces at the auction.
Oh, really? So, did you find those yourself?
I try not to let on too much. I say I heard that there was a funerary mask, an onyx one from that supposedly that belonged to the pharaoh Jederet II, and I say I might have connections to this one.
Oh, onyx! That would look beautiful in my living room, just above the table.
I fist pump. I turn around and I fist pump like, yes! As I make a note of that, and yeah, I continue talking with her and getting her excited about the some of our art pieces.
Schmoozing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Who does Wizpop talk to?
No one.
What?
Whipspop's trying to convince them to let him auction, but it's not working out for him.
You want to talk to the Cleric of Nethes?
I'm not really feeling this this pish posh people. They're too rich and fancy.
You want to sell your shit, don't you?
Do you want to go talk? You can go talk to security guards.
Yeah, go talk to security.
I'm mostly just like observing and watching. I might talk to some people if they look like they're running the auction.
Wizpops grabs some peacock's
eggs be an auctioneer
and dips it in honey.
Like
just to test
I could probably do some auctioning.
Yeah, they tell you no.
Absolutely not.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe sometime in the future auctions we can see what you got, but we already paid our auctioneer for tonight. All right, Pops ain't gonna mingle with anybody specifically. So, anybody else want to talk to somebody?
I'll go talk to maybe I guess the let's see. What else did we have?
Did you talk to the
No one's
clerics of
approached
Nethys?
that. Nobody has, I think.
Nobody's done that yet.
Well,
No.
So if
why
anybody's
don't you
got
come with me?
Nethys ties. Wait, who are you talking to?
Me. Raz. Raz
Me?
is the one that's all. Yeah.
Okay.
I need somebody to assist. Somebody with an actual skill.
I have skill in talking. Raz talks well.
All
I
right.
used
And
to say
then
good,
I
but
have a moderate chance of assisting.
Oh, apparently there's 2 clerics of Nethys together. They're together.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't read the second line.
I mean, they seem like ones that would be very specifically worth talking to about the stuff that we got from the Temple of Nethys. Like, so they do seem pretty worth. They might be worth talking to.
So if Raz will help me, or allow me to help him,
okay.
we'll approach the clerics of Nethys.
Okay. One's male and one is female.
Okay.
And they greet you.
Okay, well
Hello.
I greet
Are
them
you
too.
enjoying the oxen?
Yes, we're here to see what you adventurers have come up with.
Such remarkable
Hold up a minute.
finds. History to be explored on display here today.
That's what we hope to see.
It so happens that we have recovered these remarkable documents from a library dedicated to Nethys himself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You may be interested in those.
I tell them that they were recovered within a place called the Temple of the Erudite Eye, and these were very well protected.
They look at each other. Does that sound familiar to you? Temple of Erudite Eye? They kind of shrug. They're like, we haven't really heard that temple, but you said it was in the city, and it was a temple of Nethys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And like many of the things in the temple, these documents were very well kept by a guardian spirit. So I can assure you of their authenticity.
And do you plan on selling those documents?
I say that they
To the
would
right
be
person.
better in the hands, of someone who knows
Would
and
appreciate.
worships the all-seeing eye. Yeah, who could appreciate it.
Of course, our church would definitely appreciate handling our own history. I'm so curious to see these documents.
Then I tell them to attend our auction because they will be up for sale.
We most certainly will.
Yes. High five.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk to
Well.
any of the others, or
Yep.
talk to them all?
Might approach the warrior or the
Okay.
fighter.
Yeah, let me find that one. That was this guy. A male human.
A couple of masterwork weapons.
Rail
Possessions, what it
thin with an ironed handshake. His ambitious young armorsmith. Oh, he looks like an armorsmith. Or he tells you he's an armorsmith. He greets you and he's like, I'm an armorsmith.
Okay.
Like, all right, we back away from that guy. He's weird.
Rail thin with an iron handshake. He calls himself Menya the Whip. Hello.
Menya.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess I ask him what did you come here to auction anything, or are you here to browse the auction? Are you a buyer or a seller?
I'm actually just here looking for a curious centerpiece for my new armor shop. It's a little empty.
A centerpiece. We might have to try and get Nero to part with his armor. He wants a
Well, we have magical
centerpiece.
leather, but it's leather.
That's not really a centerpiece.
Other than it's magic. How
That's
about
not
the
something
alluring gold
special.
apple? That'd be special when you activated it.
What's searching shadows?
It's a spell that I have. I'm just trying to mess with configuring it. So.
Oh, gotcha. Yep, finding a centerpiece might be a little tricky, but maybe.
We have an unidentified item.
Oh, is that it?
Where is it?
Yeah, who put that there?
Is it in the party sheet?
We don't even know what the item itself is.
The party sheet.
What is this formless mass?
Oh my god, there's so many things I don't even know. How far down the list is it?
It's at the
It's at
bottom.
the very bottom.
Oh, of course it's alphabetical.
For us, at
For
least.
you guys, yeah. I wish they had something that showed me without having to go into each one. Because I see their actual titles. Maybe I should write them up. No, I think they're kind of tired of me. They haven't heard from me for a while. They show up every once in a while. Oh, I found it. It's just a potion. You'll identify. It's a potion of bull strength.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty nice. I think I want that.
Yeah, that's nice.
So take it.
Yeah, where the hell did it go? I'm gonna take that.
Under
This is
keep
mine.
the potion.
Oh, there's 2 potions of cure moderate wounds?
Too
Hell
moderate.
yeah.
Yeah,
Give me-
yeah. Why are we selling those? I don't see any sort of really armory thing that stands out.
Except for the Akentepe's armor.
Akentepe army, yeah. Of course, you don't
Like,
have
that
to
would
sell it,
so
but
much.
But somebody's wearing that, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and he's not
Yep.
here.
he doesn't
Feel
really need it.
Oh, he's not here. Sell it.
Yeah. I'm not sure about doing that, but yeah, I don't think the character itself actually needs it. It's a convenient piece of armor at the time.
It's been useful to him, though.
Yeah.
Because it gives a plus
Again,
to initiative.
Mm-hmm.
It's a unique thing.
It's unique, yes.
I err on the side of keeping it.
Is that what it does? It gives you a bonus initiative? I don't even remember. That's really good, though.
Yeah,
in
it's
this case. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good item.
I asked
also stops
him if
bleeding.
he's looking for something more exotic than maybe like a mithril chain shirt.
Yeah, so once per day they can get an insight bonus +3 to initiative, and then it has stanching, which lowers the bleed.
Yeah, it
Yep.
stops bleeding. Or reduces it.
But this is just a +1 armor, so it's only going to lower the bleed by 1.
But this armor also has history behind it. It was worn by
Yes.
someone important.
Which
Yes.
makes it
Yeah, it
even
was
more valuable to
Some
sell.
sort of general.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really care. Whatever. I'm a wizard. I don't really need money yet.
I mean, it's probably so valuable that we could buy him replacement armor. But yeah.
Well, I
It's
mean,
more
okay,
like, I
if
don't
we're just
wanna sell
looking
it without his
purely
consent.
on like that aspect, the staunching armor is padded, right?
Yeah.
It's only padded. It's only a +1
So-
armor bonus.
From a pure numbers
AC perspective.
crunching min-max point of view, the +1 leather that we already own is better armor.
Right.
Aside from the added features.
But I don't want to sell because he's
features
not
make
here.
it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep it. Yeah.
Alright, so maybe you won't be
Okay.
selling to Menya, but keep him in mind.
Unless he wants like mithril chain, I might be willing to part with that. We'll keep him in mind, and we'll keep the conversation short. Okay, who haven't we talked to? Let's see.
The half-elf
We
guy?
haven't talked to the Andorran explorers or the half elf yet.
Okay, which one?
I'll talk to the half elf.
Alright. You go up to a male half-elf.
Just a quick note.
Yeah.
If we can convince multiple people to become interested in a single item, they might
It'll
start
be
bidding against each
higher
other.
auctions.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
So,
not
you know,
overcomplicate
don't-
things.
Wow.
No, that's how
but-
auctions work.
Ah, you people.
I wouldn't be. I guess. I sort of almost am surprised that if they wouldn't have that already built into the adventure path for like if you're multiple people. I mean, there's probably some items that people if they have like a bidding war system or something built in. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work though. So
Yeah, no, the auction's not that complicated, but yeah, we'll work with whatever you guys do. Whatever you do, I'll work with it. You do you.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'll talk to the half elf explorer. Like,
Okay.
he obviously he's probably a foreigner, I assume. So I'll ask him like where he comes from.
Okay. I'm just gonna come up with Varisia. He's from Varisia.
Oh, okay.
He says he's a.
Yeah.
I sell coffee.
Oh. Okay. I guess he's an expert NPC class is what you meant, and not like an expert on antiquity.
He also says that he's trying to collect documents to uncover records about his human heritage.
Oh, okay.
How
Well,
does
he's
that
probably
relate to anything here?
It's very specific.
well because he's a half elf. Hey, maybe his human side came from down here, even though he's from Varisia.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's not really sure about his human heritage, so he's just seeking documents. And yeah, he confirms that. He says, yeah, I think my mom was from here.
We have some documents from the library.
We have documents.
We have
You want documents. These documents probably have nothing to do with what you're looking for, though. But but I will tell him that. I'll say like, "Oh yes, we have documents. They're very documenty. You should probably
They have
get them."
words on them. I don't read.
Yeah,
but...
they have words on them. I don't know how to read. I don't know what they say. I can't tell you. All right. Well, he doesn't seem like he's like that interesting then. But
Not really. Unless you want to buy
ouch.
coffee, he can talk coffee all day.
no,
Well,
if
I
I
would
was
take
playing
some coffee
Araxi,
right now.
if I was playing Araxi, she'd be interested.
She'd be
but
all for it.
Layla doesn't care. Yeah, Layla doesn't care
How
about
much is the
that much.
coffee?
What?
I want coffee. How
much
much?
is the-
Oh, well.
Wiz Pops like wanders over by like, I want coffee. And you're like, what?
Well, you have to come to his.
Like, oh no. Oh
his-
no, please excuse my demented grandpa here.
Hey, who are you calling demented?
No, I let Wiz Pops talk to him, I guess, about coffee.
All right. Yeah, he'll
I've
talk
heard
to you about coffee.
You know, I may be old, but I still have good ears.
I use the distraction of Wiz Pops to make
Get
my
away.
escape.
All right. And they talk about coffee.
Well, you got this coffee or not?
And you got an auction house. No, I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, what a shame. I would have paid
didn't bring
for
any
some good
samples?
coffee right now.
Oh, well,
He
there's
doesn't have a
some
third
wine
phone.
over there if you want.
No, why? You drink wine at my age, you only have so many brain cells left. You can't afford to lose any.
Wine destroys brain cells?
alcohol, Sonny. It kills your brain. That's why I never drink.
This guy's like looking at him awkward now.
Well,
Yeah, he's like, where the hell did
then.
that woman go?
Yeah, I was.
Why did she leave me here
You
with
don't
this
have
crazy
coffee
man?
for me. This conversation's over. I'll go find someone who has coffee.
Yeah, you won't find any coffee here.
Muttering under my breath.
Worst
first
auction
I can't
ever.
run the auction, and now they don't even have coffee.
No, people are drinking alcohol.
What kind of auction is this?
And honey. Honey. Ooh, I'm gonna get some water now that we keep talking about
We should be going around and like getting everybody else to drink.
Drink. That's true.
Yeah, so that way they have impaired judgment and make bad decisions.
WizPops does not think of that, but me, the player, likes that idea.
Just go around and like pretend to drink. Like I'll have mine will be like a non-alcoholic drink, and I'll give everybody else like an alcoholic drink, and do toasts with everybody. Be like, here you go. I want you to drink this.
Yep.
Drink this glass of moonshine while I'm drinking water.
Okay, I'm back.
That should be a character I make someday. Someday I make a character who like makes his own moonshine and goes around trying to like give people moonshine.
Do you want to try this? Come on, you'll like it.
I made it in my backyard.
It's not legal on some
Out
planets.
of character, I don't really know what WizPops would want at the auction. Like,
Oh, that's
I'm a
fine.
You're
wizard.
just here.
Well, we
We're
don't
just here
know
to
what
sell things.
I'm just here to sell
Let's-
more than buy.
Let's talk to these Endoran explorers. I want to see what
All
they
right.
want or they're here for.
Okay. They
maybe
introduce
they're selling
themselves as the Four Lanterns.
Okay. I am Raz. What did we call ourselves? What was our freaking team name?
Shit, what was that?
Oh God, are we supposed to remember that?
Scarabs? Silver scarabs?
We don't have a name anymore. We are the nameless adventurers.
The adventurers who must not be named.
We are the nameless paradox. So named
thought-
because by having the name Nameless Paradox, we are making our name not accurate. Therefore, we are now named. But if we're named, then the name Nameless Paradox no longer applies.
They say, yes, we know who you are. We also explored the necropolis.
Uh-huh,
Oh.
see? So they're selling something, probably.
We heard you dealt with the Scorched Hand. They were quite a troublesome bunch.
Well, that's flattering.
We're here to sell our loot. I assume you're doing the same, then.
Mm-hmm. I'm not bad.
Huh. Perhaps you found
find some
some
things
equipment or magic that we could find handy.
Oh, we did. I start telling him that we'd found some high-quality weapons that we're looking to sell. Even some magical tools that could be useful. Like, we did find this one wondrous item. It looks like an innocent little apple, but it's golden.
Oh.
It's like a trap. Very useful in ensnaring something.
They seem very interested to see what you present. They also inform you that their explorations have brought them lots of wealth, so they intend on making some purchases.
Okay, well, we'll do you a solid one too then, and check out the Four Lanterns auction.
What are they selling? Do they have anything they want to tease us with?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Okay.
Something.
Like we're selling a very fancy decorative plate. We're like, wow, that's great. We'll consider buying
Put
it.
the golden apple on it.
If I can remember which thing to open here. Okay, there we go. No, that's not what I was looking for. Anyways, so yeah, they you guys kind of, talk about your adventures. There you go. Okay. One will tell you that they did find a quite nice armor in one of the tombs.
Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, interested to see it.
Yes. All right. And any other people you want to talk to, or get on with the action?
Let's see. We haven't talked to the other female human aristocrats.
Oh, okay. Let's go
Or
with
the male
This other human
aristocrat.
aristocrat. Yeah, let's go talk to the human aristocrat.
the male.
The male one.
All right. It's a young fellow. Looks to be perhaps of a noble family line.
Okay, well, I'm well dressed to talk to nobles. So I inquire, what has his eye here? What brings you here?
Well, he gives you a formal introduction and introduces
Cool.
himself. And I'm going to butcher his name, so I'm just going to put it in there.
Kamaid Okenti.
He says that he recently returned from his studies in Apara. Apara. I'm not sure how you say that correctly. Apara.
Opara.
And he's eager to find expensive weapons to impress his family.
Oh shit. I could like take him for all of his money with the spear. The drive to sell the spear is getting high. It's cool, but
I mean,
it's worth so much. And no one
You
here
could
really
be like,
uses it.
how much
Yeah.
would you be willing to pay for something like this?
Wait, what is
Is that
this
what the
spear?
auction is for?
That's something you guys got last session?
Yeah, the spear of the Watchful Guardian.
I don't even know what that does.
It's
One-
pretty darn good.
Typical rule of an auction is you don't actually discuss purchasing and payment and
Discuss
money
things, yeah.
before the auction. Yeah.
I figured.
So he looks at you rudely, like, as if.
Oh, that was out of character. I'm not even there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I should have specified. Yeah, I'm off. Like I talk to very few people.
You're
during
looking
this
for
part.
coffee.
He's talking to the coffee guy still right now.
No, I left him because he didn't have coffee.
He's looking
Oh,
for
okay.
coffee now. He's like, I want coffee. Where's the
So
coffee?
I'm just wandering around aimlessly, looking for coffee or anything else that catches my attention.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, sounds like he's interested in impressing his family. Because
Okay.
that's what we do.
Oh,
Alright,
Spirit
well,
Watchful Guardian.
tell
Okay.
him that we might
Looks-
have something that he would be interested in. But yep, I get that
It's a
information from
spear, so technically I could use
anybody
it, but-
could use it.
And
but,
remember the
like,
Yeah.
I'm
rumor
the
you
only
heard?
melee that uses weapons.
Right, that's like the thing, because I only have 8 strength, so I usually don't want to be fighting people
Yeah,
in melee.
I remember the rumor about these, whatchamacallit, the Okentis are known to want to buy weapons.
They'll throw coin at it. Pretty
Yeah.
coin.
Mm-hmm. That's right, we heard a rumor about this guy.
I don't want to
So-
sell this now.
All right, let's go on to the what do we got? The female human aristocrat.
Yep, second female human aristocrat. What is she here for? What does she want? What does a fine woman like she have her eyes?
She seems to be rather bland as an individual, perhaps humorless. And she says that she's a representative of a Sophist trading house. I'm keen on acquiring furniture, housewares, and pottery to decorate.
Oh shit! I think we do some things like that. The serving tray might actually go under that.
Mm-hmm.
We have chalices and serving trays. We should have like
The
8
oh
of
yeah,
each.
and the lacquered wooden box, the chalices, maybe even the wedding robe. Yeah.
And then the
Okay. So,
last female aristocrat is actually 2 of them.
okay.
One looks like a mother and the other looks like a granddaughter. That big of an age difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Maybe the grandma's here to spoil her granddaughter.
maybe, as they tell you, they're looking for jewelry and clothing and scandalous books and
Oh.
scrolls.
Ooh, scandalous books and scrolls. I don't know about the latter, but we've got some stuff that they'd be interested in. We're definitely gonna sell to these two.
All
We've
right.
got the jewelry and the wedding dress.
And then the other dozen guests that you guys might talk to, they just want your, basic, everyday, whatever looks interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Let's go into the auction.
Let's do it. Let's figure out how this works. All right.
Just do it.
All right. If the PCs have any goods they wish to put up for auction, they can assemble the items into lots, each containing as many or as few related goods as they desire. To get the best price, you guys must attempt to interest one of the attendees in the wares, which you guys may or may not have already done. And the items for sale relate to the buyer's interests. We'll be making skill checks for those. And then that's just info for me. So we'll start with and the auction will enable you guys to purchase, so we'll do like purchasing afterwards so that you guys know that you have money.
Okay.
And so, if that makes sense to you guys, we're gonna kind of do lots of things. So remember who you spoke to and what they wanted, and then create a lot of items, and then we sell that as a bulk at a percentage. So the party sheet will probably have to get cleared out for that, but
All right. I think I know what to do with this.
okay. So just make a lot for me, and we'll start the auction.
So do you want me to make one lot right now?
Right, yeah. So, like, if you wanted to sell all the jewelry in one lot, then you can just put all the jewelry in the party sheet or whatever you want to do.
Okay, so I guess then let's start with the jewelry. I'm going to. Do you guys mind if I just use my inventory for this?
Go
That's
ahead.
fine with me.
I can give you a new character sheet that's blank that you can throw all the stuff in.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, let's do that. All right, there's a new sheet. Go ahead and claim it in the character sheet section.
Let's see. Inven. I hire a man named Inven.
Inven is carrying your shit.
Inven of the Tories.
Tories.
The Tories.
All right, there you go. Then you can throw all the stuff in there. All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to read these rules, make sure I grasp what I'm doing here because it requires math.
Would a holy symbol be jewelry? Kind of, right?
It's up to you. It could be
Throw
different.
that in with the Nethys group. The documents with the Nethys team would be interesting,
Okay.
I think.
Hope chest. What the hell is this? Does anyone remember the
It was
hope
the
chest?
chest we found. Yeah, we found the wedding dress inside it.
Okay,
It was
that,
the
that,
wedding
that stays with it.
wedding dowry thing.
Why do I feel like that's a typo? I'm gonna go open the PDF because I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be what it says. Or else it wouldn't make any sense at all. Shit. That is what it says, but that all makes sense. So
Okay, so this is going to be our first lot, and we're calling
pearls,
this
hope
the
chest, jewelry, pouch, rubies, signet ring.
we're
Okay.
calling this the exotic jewelry and fineries lot.
Ooh, it's got a name.
Pearls, jewelry, rubies, a signet ring, a wedding robe, and the chest. It is appropriate for as to either give as a gift or to keep until the person desires to use.
Alrighty. So this is how it's gonna work.
Matchmaking made easy.
I considered all the words that you guys said, and those will play a factor into all of this. You are going to need to roll a bluff or diplomacy check to convince a buyer or multiple buyers to buy your auction. And if you convince more people to buy it, there's a possibility that you're going to get a better value out of it as they're going to try to outbid each other for it. So,
Aha.
for this
Okay.
lot, who would you like to try to convince?
We definitely want to try and convince uh, the the young and matronly aristocrats, the the grandmother and the granddaughter looking,
Okay.
because they wanted jewelry and fine things,
Yeah.
and the young miss might need a wedding dress eventually.
So what better than an ancient one found in somebody's tomb?
Yes,
That we know nothing
it's
about.
super stylish. It has aged well.
I was gonna say, stylish for 1,000 years ago. It is unique.
Well, that's the new hip thing.
Okay. Do you want to convince another party as well?
Let's see. I don't remember anyone else being particularly interested in like jewelry as much as they were.
No.
I think it's
What was
primarily
the half
that.
elf after? Oh, family history. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he's somehow related somehow to the person that had the dress, but that would be a stretch.
Now, you can try to convince people who didn't specifically mention that's what they wanted. But yeah.
Maybe just the other female human aristocrats, because they might all kind of want these things that are. It's kind of tailored towards a very fashionable,
Okay.
high class woman.
So all 3 groups or just 2?
Sure, let's go for all 3 groups of female human aristocrats.
All right. Let's roll
Layla,
that.
I need your help. You have the best diplomacy.
Bluff or diplomacy.
Okay.
So
Is
should
something
we
we can
all
like
roll
aid
it?
with?
My diplomacy is +12, so.
I'll allow aid and others.
Okay.
Oof. A 2.
I got the better one, I guess, here.
I got a 2
20.
also.
You don't help us. So maybe Layla aids me.
I'm like, who wants this old stuff? It's older than me.
I am wearing a courtier's outfit, which helps with talking with no.
All right. This is your guys' first go around. It didn't go so well. You're not really convincing the other aristocrats to bid against it.
Really?
So the grandmother and granddaughter bid for it, and you guys get 65% value.
That's
Okay, I'll take that.
terrible for jewelry.
Oh wait, yeah. Hold on, wait. Yeah, we're supposed to get 100%.
Are there
Nope.
gems that are 100% or no?
Not for this.
Well, typically jewels and stuff like go for 100%.
Oh man,
Rip.
we got soaked on that.
Damn, I thought that was a good roll too.
All right. There's that. Alrighty.
What do you have to roll? 20's not good enough?
You have no idea. Bow, bow, bow,
Yeah.
bow. All right. Next lot. Don't worry. You
Uh,
guys will come
you
out
got
with the
some of that
positives
spear,
here.
right?
I kind of want to.
With these kind of prices? Although technically...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was
60%
supposed to be
would better for the spear.
165%. I'm gonna just drop you guys another. What would that be? What's 800? Another 800.
Oh, okay. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't
that's
read the line where it was
Okay,
like,
that's
and the jewelry stuff is 100% plus.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'm
that makes
not,
more sense.
So we'll
I'm not
just
horrified anymore.
do that number. There you go. All right.
fine.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that is kind of strange. Why would it be like that? So I started reading again.
This stuff is all normally 50%.
Yeah.
Okay, next lot. We're doing leather armor and bracers of armor.
And if you want to sell that
For any
spear,
other
I'm
kind of
not
armor.
so much against it anymore.
The greed.
All right, who are we convincing for this?
I think that's all the armor. Let's see. We're going for whatchamacallit, the male human fighter who's an armorer, I guess. Equipment goers. So the male human fighter and the let's see. Male human fighter and maybe the explorers, the Andoran explorers.
Okay, so you want to convince 2 groups?
Maybe that increases the DC. That has to do it. But it gets you more money.
Wait, did we get full money for the rubies, or did you not add
We
that
did,
yet?
we
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Because it doesn't say that somewhere, but it
The
doesn't
money
say that
hasn't
you
been
gave us
dished
gold.
out yet. That is correct.
Yeah, it's been, yeah.
I see. Okay, that's just what I wanted to check.
I guess let's try this. Okay, let's try to sell to the Andoran explorers and the human fighter.
Okay, the armor shop guy. All right. Okay.
Let's see how it
Bluff
fits with
or
this DC.
diplomacy.
There you go. It's a good diplomacy. Oh, a natural 20.
That's an assist, but yes.
Yeah, I'll assist. Hey,
We're much more keen on this one.
what about Layla?
Okay. All right, so the two start to outbid each other,
Cerrito?
and in the
Yay.
end, you guys get 100% market value
Oh, that's good. Cool. Yeah.
as a winner
Okay.
was determined, and it was the armor shop guy.
Oh yeah, he adds.
He
those to
finds
it.
the
great.
design of the armor is kind of unique and interesting, and he'd like to replicate it.
Oh man, if we had sold the Akentepe's armor, we'd get so much.
Inventory.
Yeah, money's not everything.
All right, next slot.
Damn, we should have sold it.
Okay, the next lot I'm gonna make as the magical trinkets.
I say, did we want to include some of the scrolls I got in this?
No,
If you
should keep
don't think
those.
you want them, but yeah, scrolls are very
Those are
useful.
useful.
I mean, no, these scrolls are pretty useful. Like Shocking Grasp, maybe not as much, but otherwise, like all these are good.
Okay, we have a magical items and adventuring
Wait, Wand of Vanish?
lot here. If you want to sell the Wand Advantage, you can sell the Wand Advantage, but it's only got a couple charges left on it.
Whatever, I'll keep it.
Yeah, it might be useful.
It gives me something to do when something has like really high SR or something, super SR.
Yeah. And we'll sell. We'll try to get the Andoran Explorers and the let's see, the Clerics of Nethys interested in these.
Okay, so 2 groups.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll. What is the items? Golden apple, cheating glove, spring torch.
It's a magical, trinkets and adventuring.
I'm sorry, you want the Andorran Explorers and who?
And the Clerics of Nethys.
Clerics of Nethys. Okay. Weren't there scrolls in the scroll tube, though? It's not just a scroll tube. A rolled-up papyrus painting, a self-portrait of Aristetti is what's in that scroll tube. So it's not just a scroll tube that you're selling the painting.
Oh, okay. Well, then hold on. I guess I'm going to take that off of that.
Okay.
There. So yeah, just magical items here.
Alrighty.
Magical adventuring item.
Alright, I need more roll.
Help me out, guys. Give me your diplomacies. Layla's asleep.
Pluto? We need his help. Where'd he go? He didn't even say he's going away. I'm not helping.
There he is. Hooray, Pluto the rest.
Yay!
Raz is having a hard time convincing them, but Layla steps in and takes care of it.
She knows more about magic. She sells them better.
And the what are they called? The 4 lanterns. We're very interested in that golden apple that you're selling, and you guys sell it for 100% of the market value.
Yay!
Alright, next lot.
Okay, next lot. Let's see, the documents, the scroll tube. Oh yeah, the holy symbols. Oh yeah, this thing should sell too. Wooden box.
Yeah, I was chatting with my brother, that's why I wasn't responding. Sorry about that.
No
No
problem.
worries. Okay, and we're
Okay.
gonna call this the historical antiquities lot. Valuable to anyone who's studying ancient Assyrian lore or Nethician history.
Ooh, okay.
And we're gonna start the bidding.
Who's our
And we're
target?
gonna particularly offer this to so let's get the half elf in here. There might be something valuable out his history in this like little puzzle box thing, or
Maybe.
the painting, or the documents, and then also the clerics of Nethys. So yeah, 2 parties.
Okay. All right. Anyone else?
Layla,
Yeah.
help me. You're aspiring Raz to be as good of a public speaker as you are. I have to up my game. Damn, 2 natural 20s from Nematep.
Dang.
Nematep is she's our show lady. Like we do the talking and then she does those hand gestures because she's so graceful.
I'm useless.
And Pops is just like,
I'd add that in
bah!
All right.
Pops is like doing creepy Bilbo to like everyone. Like the thing where he tries to grab the ring from Frodo in Fellowship of the Ring. He does that.
there.
We've planted him to be a naysayer to try and drive up the value on.
Huh. All right, all right.
Yeah, you're our Vanna White.
So you guys did so good at convincing the Nathes group that you found a bunch of important relics to their history that they continue to outbid, and you guys get 110%. Oh, one of them
Oh
didn't
fuck
sell.
yeah!
wow.
Oh, money,
There we go.
delicious money.
Okay, what's next?
All right, let's do this. We're gonna call this the furnishings lot.
The furnishings.
Very, very good pieces that would really spark up your home or act as really nice conversation pieces
Ooh.
for the fashionable aristocrat who wants to set trends. And let's get this to the human aristocrat and the female human aristocrat that was talking about wanting to buy, yeah, furniture and decorative things.
Okay, 2 groups. All right, go for it.
Yeah. Diplomacy away. Not super good, but Raz is trying his best. He feels like he's succeeding greatly so far.
Yeah, you guys are doing
This is
pretty
the
good.
most like this is the most urbane and like public he's ever been.
All right. Once again,
The
Layla
energy of the
saves you
auction is
guys.
driving. She's just very calm and like knows what to say. She's setting straight like Raz's chaotic energy.
So the first aristocrat that you guys spoke to seems to be very, very wealthy, as she is willing to throw all the monies, and you guys get 110% on those.
Yay! Okay, so here's the big one. I think the most our most whatchamacallit, ambitious lot, because I'm gonna add the spear.
Oh man.
I could also add the adamantine flail.
Don't
I know.
It's our only adamantine.
don't sell the adamantine flail.
Yeah, the flail has been like our out
I mean-
to a lot of things.
The fact that the spear itself can change its properties makes me hesitant to sell it as well, but I'm flexible on that. But not the adamantine one.
But I'm the only person who can use it, which is like, ah. And we could use the money from the spear to buy other valuable things.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm adamant on the adamantine flail, but flexible
Yeah,
on
that's
the
actually
spear.
one
That's
thing.
a good weapon for me.
If I'd been playing, Micaiah still, we actually like Raz would be our best diplomacy character.
Yeah. So I mean, there's one good
In that
reason
sense,
that you got Layla.
In that sense, it worked out. Yeah. On the downside, Pops is gonna have to spend time retraining his spell, I guess,
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I even had that.
or his feet, I guess. Well, technically, you could keep it because eventually I might get something that I can
Nah,
combo with that. But
I'll retrain
then
it.
again, I actually no, I probably will never take that feat on this character. So yeah, you're
this
probably
is
just gonna want to retrain
this
it.
is the recovered weapons lot, but we put particular importance on this spear. That this is a one of a kind, unique item that we're like people will not find its like anywhere, and we give a brief history of the weapon in that it was recovered from, and get this everybody, a worshiper, a temple guardian who sacrificed his life to continue guarding it in death.
Ooh.
And we tell them what the spear is capable of, that it once per day it can alter its physical properties. So this is valuable to anyone who is looking to just display a prominent and unique magical item, or people who are interested in using it for combat.
Don't forget it guards the wielder against ambushes.
That too. It will protect you. And I'd like to offer this to get the Andern explorers interested again, and the whatchamacallit, the Akenti family, particularly that young noble.
Okay.
That all three of these would be a great thing to display, but particularly the spear.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
so
spear's
unique.
like the centerpiece, and then like the Kopesh and the quarterstaff are kind of like they're just
still really
part
nice
of the set. Yeah, they're like the
All
side
right,
pieces.
everybody, let's get those diplomacy dice hot.
Let's do it. Oh, rough.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wah,
no.
wah, wah.
Oh no! Oh no!
You talked it up too much. Overhype. Oh
Overhype.
my god, the hype.
All right.
Nematep, do something. Roll another natural 20.
Oh
No.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is this like the curse of two?
Oh no. All right. Well,
Yeah,
you definitely got Mr. Fancy Pants' attention because he really does like that spear. He's not really interested in purchasing the other things, so he's only going to bid up to 90%, and nobody else is going to outbid him.
okay. Well, it's
Still
still better
good.
than
It's
the
still a
50%. Yeah, it's still a lot of
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were not
Dang.
inspired on that one.
No.
It's because it was the last lot of
Well,
the auction.
Keep
we
in mind,
we're ti-
Everybody's
keep in mind
tired,
the
yeah.
it's kind of abstracted a little bit. So you don't necessarily the fact that when you low roll doesn't necessarily mean you were actually doing poorly on the check. It could just mean that he just didn't have any more money than that. Like maybe this shit's so expensive that he just doesn't have the money to pay more than that.
right.
Just, whatever you were saying just wasn't appealing to him. Anyway, you're right. It is abstract.
All right.
Yeah, it's,
Hey, I think we got a pretty good
a
haul
low
here.
roll. A low roll doesn't necessarily mean you were bad at it. It could just mean you were unlucky,
Right.
or there was other circumstances that you couldn't have accounted for.
All right.
Yeah.
There's your money.
Oh my god.
Now, as for the
rich.
auctions at hand.
Oh, we got 25
Alright,
GP
let's-
each. Yeah.
Let's forget being adventurers, everybody. We
I
made enough
retire.
money to retire.
All
I
right.
got 25 GP each.
So, assuming that
What
you
a great
guys don't
campaign,
want to
everyone.
buy things for
Oh,
your house, unless you do, I can throw things up for like decorating your house, Nimitep, if that's what you want.
No, that's what we do want because we're retiring. Remember?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I should remove all the items I put in here and put household items. Okay, gotcha. I have
Wow, I have a
those.
lot of
by
money
the
now.
way. All right. So first item, we're gonna do one by one on this one instead of lots. So the first item that goes up for auction is a +1 adamantine scythe.
Holy shit.
It's pretty
I thought
good.
the-
Sold the flail.
I thought the
all.
flail was good. Guys, it's a
Flail's
scythe.
cooler than a scythe,
It's a ×4 weapon.
but it's not a flail.
But it's a scythe.
I'm not proficient with a scythe, so I'm not interested in it.
Yeah.
Oh, like all these weapons like almost
Scythe
defaults
does
to
not
me, and it's like
do anything for me.
I want all the weapons.
Yeah.
Then take it. We don't have to bid on it.
You don't have to bid on it.
But I already have this adamantine heavy flail.
Yeah. All right. So it doesn't sound like you're going for that one, the scythe.
Well, it sounds like
Oh,
The
I
bid
hate
goes
to see
up.
it go.
The price goes up. It keeps going up, and it sells for a really high price.
Of course, there's that option of like, can we afford some of the stuff anyway?
True. People might outbid you.
I
They might go
think we
past
could.
their market price. Because, like, a lot of these things, you know, they're part of history, so they got a historic look and feel to them. So they don't just have their regular, everyday, you know, market values. They have a historical market value, I guess you can say. All right. The next thing that comes up is a ring that prevents you from falling hard to the ground if you were to slip off a cliff, perhaps.
Oh, rings of featherfall.
A ring of feather falling.
That's really nice.
Does
One of you guys might like it.
anybody want to bid on it?
It's hard to say. 'Cause you don't know what's coming up, right?
I mean, it seems like it would always be useful as a wizard who casts fly to be able to feather fall down. but
No,
I think
fly
you get
has
that automatically,
Fly has
don't
that
you?
in it.
Fly has
Yeah,
a
if you're
gift
using
in
the
there.
Yeah.
fly
Right.
spell, you get it. The fly spell automatically, if it gets dispelled, automatically gives you feather fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
If
okay,
I
so that's-
bull
only-
rush
the
you off
only
a
way-
cliff, you'll be fine.
Yeah, the only way,
If I fly.
if you have fly already up, but the only way that the ring of feather fall, or not, excuse me, the feather fall effect doesn't happen on fly is if you fly into or somebody creates an anti-magic field, then
Yeah.
you're screwed. But the
You're
ring of
screwed.
feather fall isn't going to help you there anyway, so.
Either.
So how does this work? If so say I wanted to bid on it.
Let's see. If an item or loss... No, that's a different part.
But
Okay.
getting that at
So
a lower price might be worth it.
you're bidding against the same people that you were selling to, so they might bid against you. And you're going to need to make bluff diplomacies or intimidate checks to deter such bidding.
Okay, and I assume that this is I'm guessing the better we do, the closer we get to a reduced price. If we successfully deter other people.
Maybe.
I mean, I'll try. I'll try to go for the ring just to see how this works. I'll diplomacy to try and
Okay.
get a better price on it. Maybe I can get it down to like 1,000.
You start the bidding, and it looks like the bidding price reaches its normal market value. Do you continue bidding against it? or for it, I guess.
So is that full price?
Yeah, it's now at 2,200.
2,000. Damn. Okay, well, I'll let it pass then.
Okay. Somebody else purchases the ring.
Oh boy, man, this is tough.
Yeah. All right. Next up is a breastplate.
Oh, nice.
They tell you that this is a +1 magical breastplate in the style of ancient Osirian.
Well, okay, so does anybody want it? Because we can pool our efforts with diplomacy to try and, yeah, like, get the better price on it. Unfortunately,
Sorry, what was it
I
again?
can't use medium
+1
armor. It's a
breastplate.
+1
I gotta say,
breastplate.
I don't care for a +1 breastplate.
The problem
Much
here
too
is
heavy.
most of our party doesn't wear, like half of our party doesn't wear armor as well.
Does
That's the other thing
Nero
too.
can you wear medium, or is it only light for him?
I'm not sure. I think Cadeticus might be light, but I'm not sure.
We should have sold his armor and bought him this armor instead.
I don't know if he can use breastplate.
I don't know if he's proficient in it. So yeah, I don't know if we actually have anyone that can use the breastplate.
Okay.
Okay, he's simple and light
Like I
armor. Yeah,
can,
we're gonna pass on
but
this
I
one.
don't. But I don't. I'm not using it because I have really low strength, and I have my shadow armor thing that I can do to get myself +4 armor. It doesn't stack with any actual armor, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's gonna
Yep.
scale. It's gonna go up when I
Ooh.
level up more.
Spicy.
I don't remember when the first break point is. I think it's 7. So when I get my first, it goes up to +6.
So yeah, we're
Alright.
gonna pass on the breastplate.
Okay. So the next item, it might be out of your price range, but they're still going to present it. They show you guys a bag. And then the gentleman reaches into the bag and pulls out a rabbit. A fuzzy little rabbit. And he says, it's a bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, those things.
These things are either really, really pointless, or sometimes they're kind of useful.
What color?
Yeah, whatever.
What color's the rabbit? Good question.
It's white.
Well,
He says
Yeah, it might
once
be
you
worth-
pull it out,
pulls
you
out.
can command it to do things. And he gives you an example.
Uh-huh.
He's like, go get me that item over there across the stage. And it does so.
Murder that old man.
No.
It's a horrible
Anyways,
bunny.
these are pretty expensive, and I don't think you guys want to pull rabbits out of a hat. And that's the direction your character's going.
Yeah, no. That's,
I mean,
that's not
they're decent. Like, if you find one of these, they're actually decent utility items because you could do things like.
Actually, I remember somebody telling us that this was going to be on the auction. Someone was talking about a bag of tricks.
Yeah, but you can like tell the rabbit to like rabbit go down that hallway, and if it's trapped, then it triggers the trap potentially.
That's
and
true.
Gets murdered.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Poor
Alright.
rabbit.
I mean, if you don't care about murdering a bunch of summoned rabbits, then yeah, whatever else it summons, it's fine.
It's fine. Alright. They then pull out a bottle of liquid. And they tell you that if one were to drink this, they would have to tell truthful answers for a certain amount of time. As it
A
is an
truth
elixir of truth.
That could be useful.
I'll share the item's description for you guys there.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
Where's this
those.
trigger at?
What? You don't like people telling you the truth? Yeah.
Eh.
The world wouldn't be as interesting if we all told the
I guess
truth.
it's not as it's all right because like the thing is, they can't like lie through it. but they can just choose to not answer. But that's what the will save's for. It doesn't stop. It doesn't let them, like, if they make the save, it doesn't let them lie to you. It just makes it so they don't have to. They can avoid answering. But the
Right, but
saves are
if
really
they
low.
avoid answering, then you know they're
No, then you know
more
they're
alive.
hiding something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they're useful for like interrogating people. I don't know, it might be worth bidding on, I guess. I'll attempt to bid on it, but if it goes higher than like, you know, if it goes higher than like 75% of its value or something, I probably will drop it. Like if I have to pay more than like 350 gold or so. What is it, diplomacy?
Yeah, I'll help you with the diplomacy if I can.
So I rolled pretty poorly, but yeah. So if it goes up to be too expensive, I probably will just not buy it. But if I can get it cheap, I might get it.
I'm trying to tell people, oh, that's not even that good. You can just cast a spell to do that. Try and get them not to
Also,
bid you up.
kind of true, but yeah.
Yeah, kind of true, but it doesn't.
All right. Are we bidding on this?
Yeah, I'm bidding on it, but
Pluto
I'm not
said he
planning
was.
to. I'm not planning to buy it if it goes higher than like 75% of its value. So if it goes over like, if the price ends up going above like 350, I'm just gonna drop out of bidding.
Okay. Did you guys roll for that?
Yeah, I rolled a 17. Not very good.
Oh, is that what all those are? Okay. Okay.
Mhm. So I probably don't get this, but you know, maybe nobody else is interested in it.
Okay. It looks like there are some bidders going against you, and it drives the price up to its normal value.
Yeah, I'll drop out then.
All right.
Do not want. It's not. I don't think it's worth full price for that because I might never even use it.
Okay. Up next. You guys might like this. I don't know if you have the money for it. Well, yeah, you guys might. Somebody presents, in the style of ancient Osirian, a mithril +2 chain shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Better
That's
than what
very.
we got right now.
It's better than what I have right now, yeah.
That's very good. For being with the worst
Diplomacy.
armor. I will help you.
I got a one.
Is that? Can you assist in this?
Yeah, I don't
I rolled a
see why
2. We're not getting this.
I'm winging some of these rules. Their rules are really generic, so I'm kind of expanding on it just a little.
Okay,
I'm being
I'll
a
spread a
nice
rumor.
game master. Oh, she's gonna spread a rumor. Oh shit. Not
Look
a
at these
very good
twos
one.
again.
Anytime it's like something that we actually want, like, no, you
He's
can't
No.
have nice things.
All right.
Nope.
This
Nope,
item
wrong skill, but
has
still.
reached its
With
normal.
Pops like climbs on something, we're like, jeez. So we're
There.
like, get your grandpa down for there. That's not safe.
All right. This item has reached its normal market value. Do you continue bidding, as somebody seems to be also
What's the-
interested in it?
What's the normal market
5,100.
value for it? Well, I mean, we would need to pull money together.
Yeah.
Especially if it's been bidding up above this too.
Yeah, alright, I guess you have to let it go.
No go. Okay. All right. Next are multiple containers. There are 3 of these. They are offering them to be purchased individually or in a set, whichever you guys prefer. And they tell you that they are cold iron weapon blanch.
Oh, it's
Okay.
to make things work function as cold iron.
Yes.
Yeah. I already have cold iron weapons, so I'm not specifically interested in them, but
They're not really expensive, but
Yeah,
That
whatever.
they
could
are
be useful
there.
for me.
yeah, it can be useful for you because, like, I mean, it's not for me because when I'm in melee, I just use a dagger anyway.
How
and,
many?
Like, I have cold iron
How
dagger.
many-
There's
There's
3
3
in
of 'em.
total, but you don't have to buy all 3.
I might as well. I'll bid on that.
Okay. Well, there's those high rolls.
I will help you bid on them.
The other group of
Whoops, I did the
explorers
Whiz Pops thing.
also bid against you guys.
Did the Whiz Pops thing and went climbing.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I can try and help, but.
But
Hey.
it looks like you guys deter them from continuing to bid, and you get them. You wanted all three? Is that correct?
I think he wanted all three, yeah.
Okay. Then you get them at 10 gold each, so that's 30 gold pieces. Go ahead and subtract that.
Alright. Cool.
And the same group also presents 2 adamantine weapon blanches.
Ooh.
So I guess those could be good if we fight something else with hardness again.
Oh, that
Boy,
won't
there's chances of
happen.
that.
No. We're done with hardness. That was book 1.
Can I put this
Technically-
on Nimatep's fists?
I don't think so.
I don't, because you have to.
You
have to
can
melt
get-
it first.
You can
and then
get
apply it.
you can get those knuckle things, which is something you can actually do for unarmed strikes. But yeah, you can get the knuckle thingies and put it on that.
You get a gauntlet.
I think the
Gauntlet
knuckle
well
things would be
considered
better.
a monk weapon, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, you'd want like a
It's-
cestus or something.
It's tricky when you start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I already have an adamantine weapon, so it's not as great for me.
These
So,
aren't
do
as
we want
useful,
this?
yeah. I'll bid on it because I could put those on like in one of my daggers, or I could put them on a like some bolts
Mhm.
as well. Oh,
Alright,
I
then
rolled
I will
poorly.
help you.
All right.
And I'll just buy. I'll buy all three of them, I guess.
There was only 2 for this one.
Oh, there's only 2 for them. I'll try to
Mhm.
buy both of them then.
Okay.
If it goes
Oh.
if it goes above market value, I probably won't buy them. But
You're not doing so good deterring people, and it reaches market value.
okay, well, can I get it at market value?
One of the other groups is bidding with you, and it's going to go up 10% more.
Okay, they can just have it then.
Okay.
It's not that important to me.
All right. Let's see what else I can throw in here. Ooh, let's do this. All right. Somebody brings a bag, and he just starts pulling stuff out of it. And he continues pulling more stuff out of it, and more stuff out of it, and more stuff out of it. And he's like, it just continues holding stuff. It's endless. And it is a bag of holding +2.
Dang, that's probably
Okay,
super
type 2 is pretty
expensive.
nice.
It is 5,000.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a lot.
Yeah. I actually almost wish it was just a bag type 1 because I could actually buy that. Type 2 might be out of my reach. But I'll try to bid on it just in case.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe
I
we
will
can get
help
it.
you.
Maybe we can get it. Maybe we can get it cheaper.
Yeah,
How
I'll
heavy is the
try.
type 2? Oh, 25, okay.
Yeah, 25. It's not the worst.
Like I'd be willing to spend my 3,000 gold on a bag of holding too, because that'll just set me for the entire campaign.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You guys are having a hard time outbidding somebody. But they
Yeah.
do stop at 90%.
I think that's still out of my reach though.
Yeah, do you continue bidding or do you let them have it?
No, I think I'm not gonna bid on it. If it was a type 1, I probably would do it. The other thing too is actually type 2s are heavier than type 1s too.
Yes,
So
yeah.
actually I think a type 2 actually is already like it puts me right at the edge of my encumbrance just by itself. In fact, I think I'd go into medium encumbrance just with the bag of holding.
You said 10% discount, so it's only 4,500?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4,500. I mean, if somebody else really wants it still, I could contribute some money towards it. I'd be fine with doing that because, like I said, having a bag of holding this early would be really, really useful. But
Nero tells you, though, that he still can carry quite a lot, so...
that's true, too. So I guess that was an option. Instead of liberating command, I could have taken ant haul. That might have been smart.
Alright. Next up is a wonderful red cloak.
Ooh.
And they tell you it helps
Stylish.
you resist spells.
Mm-hmm.
As it is a
They
+1
call it
cloak
a
of
cloak
resistance.
It's welcome.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you could
anyone
pay
could use
someone to
that.
recolor it or something.
I want it.
I want
bid
it
on it.
too.
Just
Let's
press to
bid against
digitate
each
it
other.
every hour.
We bid against each other. No,
Who
we're
wants it more?
Who wants it more? Yeah, I think either one of us could get it though. I'll help bid for it either way.
Alright, you
I'll
guys
help, but,
are
yeah, someone else
getting
can get it.
bidded against and it
Jeez,
reaches
these
market
rolls.
value.
I'll buy it at market value
I'll
still.
buy it at market value. Yeah.
Okay, they stop bidding and you guys win it. Go ahead and subtract
Okay,
your
what's-
money.
Who's paying
Oh.
for it?
Who's paying for it? A good question. We could roll off on it. Let's just roll a d10. Whoever rolls higher gets to buy it.
A D10.
Yeah, whoever rolls higher and just
Okay.
a flat d10 gets to buy it.
Wait, who gets to roll this?
Whoever wants
Is
it.
it or just
Me and
you guys?
Raztak,
guess
because we both.
anybody.
Well, I guess anybody who wants to buy it. Do you want to buy it? You want to spend 1,000 gold to buy a cloak of resistance?
I mean, I would, but I don't know.
Go ahead, roll on it if you want it. Whoever rolls highest gets to buy it. So far, it's Raztak.
Wait, which one's a 10? This one?
Yeah, that's a 10. All right, it looks like
Yeah.
Raztak's getting it, unless Nematep wanted to bid on it too.
That's fine.
All right, Raztak gets to buy it then.
I'm fine.
Yay.
I rolled, but I don't want it.
Apparently
That's
not.
feeling left
Raztak
out.
wants it more. So Raztak can spend 1,000 gold on it then.
I did it. I won the money. The money is mine.
The money is actually somebody else's now.
Yeah, you actually spent money.
Oh, is that how this works?
Oh wait, I didn't. Yeah, he's like, I didn't get how auctions actually work. What happened to all my money?
Yay. Improving
I like-
model save.
I like how there's a I'm looking at my one of the things we got was a 5 GP. Everyone has a 5 GP each. Like its own
Yeah.
category. It's its own currency called 5 GP
I already
each.
fixed it.
Yeah. There's also 2 GP each though that hasn't been split amongst the party. So yeah. Should we just Secret, can we just delete that from the party sheet, the 2 GP each, and just have everybody add 2 GP to there?
No, I just leave that stuff there so that when I add more coins, it'll just end up in your pocket one way or another.
When we find more of the
Yeah.
of the GP each currency.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, you guys can migrate that over to your.
Right, well, I figured.
That's the thing is
Well, use my
whoever's making these piezo things, it's not the same guy because they're not consistent. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that one was done by some random intern or something, I'm sure.
Maybe, yeah.
Ouch.
Zerib's like it was me.
Oh shit.
That
No.
hurts. That was me.
I don't,
He's past his internship years.
I was an intern once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably wasn't for Paizo, but
I
Alright.
was a good intern, though.
An interesting book singular comes up onto the auction.
ooh, is it a spell book?
This tome reeks of decomposing flesh.
Ew.
Wow, really?
Grave mold
good for
clings
necromancy.
to the worn eaten cover, and dirt stains the pages. Some pages have even been torn out.
I thought this was a high class auction. What is what? Alright. Who's selling this?
Now this one's
Is this
a
like
little
some-
more interesting because it's
It's a spell book too.
It's a tome. Yeah.
I assume
Ooh.
that they fixed the first 3 pages.
Oh yeah, they probably already removed the poison, I'm sure.
You
So
can
it
touch it and
is
find
actually a
out.
spell book.
Or they'll just tell you about it, like they warn you about it when you buy it. They're like, yeah, the first 3 are poisoned for because that's like as part of the protection of it. So if somebody steals it from you, they try to flip through the book and don't know any better, they get poisoned.
Yeah.
That's probably that might be what's going on. So they might be like, oh, it actually is still poisoned. Well, I don't know. That might be like Pops might want that because it's got some
Yeah,
spells that he might want
trying
access
to
to.
tell. I don't know
Dude,
how
it's
to
got Ray of
read
Exhaustion and
this.
Vampiric Touch.
Ghoul Touch, Spectral
Yeah.
Hand.
Yeah, the spell list. So you want to look at those because any spells on there that you don't have, you'd be able to you could
Copy or
use
just
either use read
this.
magic to prepare them from this spell book, or decode them with a spellcraft check and then prepare them from there. Or
If
you could just
use
copy
this
them into your own spell
to
book.
prepare your spells from, you also get the ritual.
You get the preparation ritual. I'm assuming at least this one has the preparation ritual, right? Or is it just the spells? Because the cost changes as well.
What is the? I think the preparation rituals there.
Okay, so yeah, that means it's a little bit more
Yeah,
valuable
this
too
definitely
because of that.
seems pretty useful.
It gives you a swift action breath attack, basically,
Yeah, I
as
would
well.
definitely want this.
And I mean, you don't
Or I
have
do
anything else right
definitely
now
want
that has preparation rituals.
Swift.
So
After he uses that breath of the grave, he stinks for the rest of the day.
yes, if you end up using it. But I mean, that's the thing. He could just get that and have it as like something in his back pocket. He could use if things go really poorly. He doesn't have to always use that thing. But
Yeah, this
yeah,
seems pretty cool.
that is kind of funny. Like, geez, Wiz Pop, geez, just like, geez, you smell. Get away from me.
So what does it take to be able to use spells from not my spell book? You said a spellcraft check or a read magic?
Yeah, I mean, you can just cast Read Magic. So as long as you're preparing Read Magic already anyway, I think you just do that. But otherwise, it's a spellcraft check to prepare spells from like. And I think once you've deciphered it, though, if you use spellcraft to do it that way, once you've like deciphered it, I don't think you have to do it again anyway. So
That would make sense. But if I use read magic to read it, do I have to do it every time, or can I decipher it that way?
I can't remember.
I guess it doesn't matter because it's only when I prepare spells, anyways, and that's in the morning, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, if you're always preparing Read Magic anyway, like Read Magic is the thing. That's the thing with Wizards. Read Magic is something Wizards can always prepare without even using a spell book. It's the one spell that they can always do without a spell book. So
okay.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I'm definitely interested in purchasing this.
All right. Well, I will help you try to purchase it.
Actually necromantic in it.
In terms of spells, yeah, I think all these.
Let me rephrase that. Does it have anything that actually like summons? So like command undead, for example, I cannot use that because I'm, hollowed necromancer.
Yeah, it doesn't summon ones, but you could theoretically. I think you can still use those technically because that takes undead that are already there.
Yeah,
and maybe
let you take control.
So if you run into a closet of skeletons, you can.
I don't think any of these.
Okay.
I don't think any of these actually create undead or summon undead or anything like that.
Any of them are opposition school, but are they all necromancy?
Yes.
Most of them are, but there's a couple that aren't, like shield
Stone
and
Call, is it?
mage armor, true strike.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a couple that aren't.
Yeah, no, this is still something that would be like super good for me.
Yeah, you haven't actually got to third level spells, but it'll be
spells.
nice because once you have it, you'll already have Vampiric Touch, Ray of Exhaustion, and Blood Biography.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna try and bid.
Go for it.
And I'll be like, Oh, the first few pages are poisoned. Who would want that?
Actually, if you notice
And then
that
the
all of the spells that have S's at the end are necromancy schools. With a capital S at the
okay.
end.
They gave us a
So
key.
that's what that's all about.
I thought it
Yeah.
was just rage of exhaustions. Oh.
Yeah,
my
no.
God.
So blood biography, for example, is a
Alright.
divination spell, I think. That spell's kind of creepy, I think, right? Like you,
It's an
or
evil
I'm thinking
spell.
a different one. It's evil, yeah. I think it's the one. If it's the
You-
one I'm
you
thinking
can
of, it's kind of a creepy
permanently
spell.
learn spells from imbibing another person's blood.
Oh.
All right.
I probably wouldn't want to do that. Or if I did, I wouldn't let you guys know I did.
Hold on, let me make sure.
This
it's the
one
same
actually,
spell.
no, this is the one where you get to learn things about them and not spells. But so this one actually isn't. I don't think this one's evil.
Oh, it's not evil. Okay.
This one's not evil line, but yeah,
You learn their
and I don't
name,
think you
their
have to.
profession, what the last thing that they saw when they were killed was.
Okay, yeah, this one isn't as creepy. You don't
Oh.
have to actually drink the blood or anything, but you have to have access to at least one drop of blood, and then you can. And if they're still
Yeah.
alive, or if they're an undead creature, they get a saving throw to
Good
like
for solving
resist you getting
mystery.
information. But yeah,
Cool.
I think it's
the
cool.
blood like. Once
Maybe
you
this
cast a
is a
spell, the
game where it'll
answers
be useful.
appear on a surface or like a piece of paper or something like that. It'll answer your questions. They're really cool
Yeah, I would
spells because they'll.
definitely bid
It's sort of like Speak with
know,
Dead,
up to the
but-
cost.
in that sense, where like you can use it sometimes to like get information that's in the adventure path that is otherwise like impossible to really get.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys are deterring other bidders, and you guys are able to get it for 80% of that value there. 1, 2, 6,
Okay.
5, 80% of that. And WizPops buys it.
So 1,012 is 80% of that. So if you can
Okay.
subtract 1,012, you can that spellbook will be all yours.
Okay.
Oh boy, math time.
Yep, let's not do that. The next item that comes up is a rod. A meta magic rod.
Mm.
This rod...
Me and WizPops are probably both interested in that.
I'll buy it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The wielder can cast up to 3 spells per day with a 1-step increase in their range. This is a meta magic rod of lesser reach.
Okay, that's probably a little better
I
for
don't care
WizPops than
anymore.
me. Because you
You
can
can
use
turn
it.
your touch spells into close range spells.
Yeah, that's the biggest biggest advantage of it.
Time out. That makes touch go to. I thought it would just take like close to medium. I didn't think it would do.
Range
to close.
category.
I guess it's also decent for me because I can do ranged healing with that.
So wait, does that do like personal to touch, or not?
So
It goes-
range
No, not
category
personal.
is
Range
touch to close to
Okay,
medium to
okay.
long. So those are the categories.
To super long?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a super long. There
No.
might be.
Long is
Okay,
is the
anyways.
highest category.
So yeah, that would be useful. So what is this? Okay, how do these work again? Is
You have to hold
you
it. It's a
can do it
rod that you
without
hold.
Preparing it, or do you have to prepare?
You just
Like, in
prepare.
the
You just
path.
cast a normal. No, it doesn't use the higher slot either. That's the other thing that's nice
Oh
about
my
these.
god! Wait, and then it can do it multiple times per day.
3 times per day.
Right,
And
but you also
it
have to be
only works on
holding it.
spells
Oh my
level.
God.
Yeah, you have to be holding it.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard if your bonded object is.
but my
in your
staff is
hand.
my
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because then I don't
And-
have a free hand for doing hand movements, right?
Yes.
If I may,
Yeah.
just for a moment, you can use.
You could use a
Yeah,
bonded
it-
object
it-
hand for somatic. Is that how that works?
It's +1 spell level for each range increment you want to increase it by. You could turn a touch spell into a long range spell by using it 3 levels higher.
Well,
This just says with the
Well-
one step increase.
With the this is a
item.
rod, so I think with the rod you only can use it on the +1
Oh,
mode.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
this is
maybe you spend
lesser.
multiple charges, you might be able
No,
to.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
just a
lesser, yeah.
lesser.
So
But
how would I be
I
able
might
to
be
cast then? Because I have to have my staff in my hand as
Right.
a bonded object.
you would have. I think you would have to change your bonded object. You'd have to like an amulet or something
Yep.
at that point.
The
Or
reason
or
I
you'd
like-
have to get the spell that lets you put the rod in your staff. Like there's a spell that does that.
Staff rod or rod staff
Um,
or something.
Yeah,
Do you-
something like
do you
that.
Do like
Wand.
the gestures for spell casting with a wand in your hand or a rod in your hand?
No, you can't.
If you also have a staff in your other hand, then yeah, you wouldn't.
I
be
need
able
a
to.
third hand.
That yeah.
There are ways to do
I
that.
will
Become
try
an
to bid on
alchemist.
this anyway because
Yes.
So that
it's also useful
seems
for
really
me.
problematic.
So yeah, it's also
So I
very
literally
useful for
cannot
me.
use it
Okay,
unless
go
I
for it.
change my focus, or my bond object, which seems
Mhm.
crazy.
All right. Doesn't look like anybody's really bidding against you. You're at 80% with this item.
But yeah, you do it.
Okay, well I'd be up for buying that on 80%.
Okay. It sells.
Wait, if no one's bidding against you, how to get up to 80?
Like there weren't literal nobody bidding
They
against me. It was
stopped
some
at
were. Plus
yeah.
I see.
plus there's also a minimum bid, so maybe that's where the minimum bid was set at as well.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
There's when they're selling it, they're like there's a certain amount where they'd be like, which is probably actually would probably actually be a 50% where they're like, I'm not selling it for less than that. All right, 2,400 is what I'm paying for that then. So yeah,
Dang.
I will use
I wouldn't
that
have been
'cause
able to afford it anyways. Oh no, I could have
Alright.
Yeah.
barely. I would have had no money, so.
it's really good for me because I can use it to cast
can
healing
heal.
spells from long range, or like
Yeah.
I can turn someone invisible from long range, or
I
for
think
longer range at
That's
least.
definitely better on you than me.
I could do Shield of Faith as a close range spell instead of a touch spell. Like there's a lot of like really good stuff I can do with it. So
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna present 2 more items to you guys, and then I'm gonna let you guys kind of ask for an item to see if it's available. So the next item is a Ring of Substance.
Oh, that's fun.
those are really good.
That's the one where you don't
I
have
don't
to eat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
Oh yeah,
sleep.
that's the one I had on Zarky.
you only have to sleep for 2 hours. I had one on Nizzo as well. Like they're good, but I
And
don't have
that
the money
works
for
for
it.
spellcasters too, so I just be like, oh, I sleep 2 hours and I can
Mhm.
be fully
Yep.
rested and prepare
That-
spells.
It is right in the
But
text right
still-
there. This
Oh,
this
yeah.
allows a spellcaster requires rest to do so after 2 hours. You still can only do it once a day. You can still only prepare spells
Yes.
once a day. So
Yeah.
you can't just go take 2-hour naps and prepare spells and then cast all and then take a
Aw.
2-hour
I mean,
nap
it
again.
seems
Dang.
useful, but I just don't know how often it's actually gonna come up. Like, what am I gonna do in the night? Like with Zarky, he had night activities. I'm an old man. I don't have night activities to do.
Actually, it is pretty useful because it means you can do things like
Get
scribe
lost in a
scrolls or
dungeon and you run out of
add-
food and not
add
die.
spells. Yeah, you can add
Yeah,
spells to your
whatever.
spell book during that time or things like that. So like they are useful. I don't know if you could afford it right now. They're pretty expensive, but
That's what Paizo likes to do. They're like, you find this individual in a random dungeon. He's been here forever. He has a ring of substance.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
fine.
Paizo.
I don't care for it.
Alright, nobody wants it?
looks that way.
Alright, and then the last item I'm going to present to you guys is a +1 battle axe.
I do kind of want that.
Ooh.
It's kind of better than my scimitar because it's a +1 weapon.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go in on it. So I'm gonna see. Oh, I got it. I rolled twice.
Ooh.
I really want it.
Yeah. Looks like you're going to get it at an 80% value.
Hooray!
Okay. So now I'm going to let you guys each pick one item that will show up in the auction that you guys might be able to get at a lower price. So let's start
How would
with...
I be able to...
What's up?
Well, I was going to ask, like, if I'd be able to put a meta magic rod in my bond object. Is that just not till later? Or how do you do that?
Well, you should go research that later. Let's not take up time discussing that right now, because we only got...
Well, I need to figure it out now, don't I?
Well, you didn't buy it, so no, I don't think you do.
Well, if my one item I want is a rod, meta magic rod.
Okay, well, they're pretty expensive, so do you know which one you want?
Well, I want to know if I can use it first.
Okay, we'll go research that, and we'll get back to you, so the SRD should have that info. Let's start with Nimitep. What would you like to see in this auction? And the battle axe is in the party sheet. Don't forget to grab that.
Oh, awesome.
There's a level 4, there's level 3 for wizards. A spell called Spell Sword, I think.
Okay, not Nimitep. Raztech, is there anything that you would like to see in this auction?
There is
Okay.
something that I want to see in this auction. Where the hell is it?
Oh, I just give me a second. I have an idea, but I just have to take a quick look at something.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
yeah, with
I'll
Spell
go around
Sword,
the
you can
table.
put
I
a
want
rod
to see
inside your
a-
staff.
10 minutes per level. Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
to
so it's-
see a
High level option.
I want to see a masterwork composite short bow with a +3. Does it have to be magical, or it can be, like I said, a masterwork item? Something more mundane.
It can be whatever you want. I'm just giving you guys an opportunity to get something you want at these lower price options.
Okay, because I'm looking basically to outfit my arsenal with a ranged weapon that's better than what I have.
So you want a composite longbow?
I wanted to find a masterwork composite short bow
Oh, short bow.
with a +3 strength modifier. Because yeah, I'm actually not proficient with longbows.
Dang, I don't have one of those pre-made, so you can make the item if you
Or actually,
want.
maybe I am.
I do have a bunch of longbows pre-made. I do have a short bow pre-made, but it's large. Lol. And expensive. Okay, I can put just a regular composite short bow in the thing, and then you can edit it, or I don't know if you can edit these things. Anyways, so you just
Oh, okay,
want...
never mind. I am proficient with a longbow.
Okay, so do you prefer longbow? Because I
I thought
think
it was
they're
short bow.
better than short bows, technically.
It's more damage.
Yeah.
The only disadvantage is that it's difficult to like ride something and shoot a short bow
Is that what Raz is gonna do? You're gonna get yourself a mount?
or a short longbow. I mean, it's just like it never arose. But no, I'll go for a masterwork composite longbow
+3?
with a +3 strength rating on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
bids.
Actually, can I afford a?
It's only
Can I
700.
afford it? Yeah, I think I still have enough money for that. Because after buying the battle axe at a discount, I've got a couple hundred left here.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead and start your bids.
Okay. To blow.
Uh-oh. Anybody want to help?
I will try to help. It's like, no, you're on your own. Hey, look at that.
There you go.
Wow. Wow.
Layla convinced other people that that bow isn't really worth it, and so Raz wins it at 80%.
Okay, how much does that bring it to?
I don't know. It's 700 minus 80%. Or not minus 80%, no, minus 20%.
Oh, I'll go do the math right here by myself.
Yeah, sorry, I don't math. Anyways, I do have that item pre-made, so there it is. It's there for you.
So it's 560. Okay.
Okay.
I
Layla, was there something you wanted to purchase?
I don't have a whole lot of money. If I can
Okay.
get a cloak of resistance less than that at like not full price, though, I guess that would be pretty good. And
Yeah,
I have
80%'s the lowest we're
a,
gonna go on that.
yeah, if I can get it for 80 or 90%, then I'll get it. If I have to pay
Okay.
full cost for it, that would be literally all my money, and I probably won't want to do it because I want to keep some money for like, I don't know if we have to travel soon or something. I might
Okay.
need money.
And
So
this will be
I
in
will
whatever
attempt
color you
that.
desire.
Okay, I don't have to have it be red. I can have like a more that I can have like a grayer one or something that fits my normal color pattern. All right, we'll do that.
Okay.
So I'll try to see if I can get a cloak of resistance.
Oof.
Hey, there we go.
You did it. It's yours. Let
I
me
can get one for
grab.
80%.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Cloak of resistance +1. Ta-da! Alright. Okie dokie, whiz pops. Do you know what you want yet?
Still trying to figure out how to do this.
Okay. We'll get to Derek, like, when Derek comes back next week, I'll quiz him.
Let
Yeah.
him get a chance. Yeah.
Yeah. Nimitep, did you figure it out?
Yes.
Yes.
Eyes of the Eagle. Lens of detection would be awesome, but I don't have that much money. Is that okay?
What do you
Or
want?
should I choose something different? Eyes of the Eagle.
Eyes of the Eagle.
I don't even know what that does.
I
So, how
have
about
it.
Eyes of Horus.
I has it. Alright, well,
You have
that's
it.
2,500. Alright. Yeah, go for it. Oof.
I will help.
Raz!
That's
Why?
an attack. Oh, those are attacks. Raz is
Oh,
attacking
shit.
me.
Test
I rolled a one. Though.
Layla! Why?
Oh no!
All diplomacy to help you.
Oh no!
Oh no! It's a disaster.
Oh
I don't even
shoot!
care enough.
Yeah, it's full price right now. I think you guys have a
Can't do it
counter
anyways.
bidder as well. Yep. Yeah, you guys have a counter bidder. Do you keep bidding?
Oh, it's gonna go above full price?
Yeah. By 10%.
Do I want them enough to pay a premium? I mean, they are good. Yeah, it's only money. I'll make more.
It's only money. You'll make more. So you want to do it?
So 27.50?
Okay.
Or do I have to keep rolling? It might go even.
No,
higher
no,
than
you
that.
don't have to keep rolling. It's just
Okay.
basically it's a DC based, and if somebody's interested in also purchasing it, you know, the people
Sure.
you guys met, they're gonna counter bid you.
Because I'm actually interested in it, they see that and they're like, oh, okay,
What
let's
is
pick this up a bit.
this? Yeah. Okay. And then what do we got left? We got Whiz Pop still.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and get him at a magic rod,
Okay, which
but I'm not gonna be able to use it for a while.
one? All right.
I don't know. What do I do?
I don't know which
Probably
one you want because they're pretty
qu-
expensive.
I'll feet for Quicken.
The Quickens are really
So-
You
expensive.
don't have enough money for
Yeah.
Like even a lesser Quicken Metamagic Rod
Yeah.
is
Like
very
the
But
one
I'll
I
feet
presented
for
to you
it.
guys is like
Oh,
one of the
I see,
cheaper
yes.
ones. Like it's
Yep.
What's good? Empower. That's probably a lot. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah,
Alright.
a lesser Quicken Metamagic Rod is 35,000 gold.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, rods are really powerful.
I mean, do you guys have any suggestions for? I mean, it doesn't have to be meta magic, but just something for me to get.
Yes, I do. Take
Okay.
a rod of extend, because in the
Never
morning
heard it.
you can be casting spells without your staff, and it doubles the duration. So all your buffs are going to
What
be
do you
double
mean
duration.
I can
Like
cast without my
extend
staff in the
mage.
morning?
I mean, if you fail to cast a spell because of the concentration check, it's not like you're failing the spell in the middle of combat. Anyway.
Yeah, but there's still. He could still
Do
lose
I
a
lose a
slot.
spell or not?
Yeah, you still lose
Yeah,
the
you
spell.
still lose a spell.
It's a gamble, I agree, but it means it's a gamble you don't have to take in the middle of combat. If
Yeah,
you were
could.
interested in
If
that.
as long as it has semantic components too.
That's true too. You could get if you get something with a verbal component only or something, then it's
It
fine.
just depends.
He can take a rod of still spells so that he can hold both the rod and the staff and still cast spells.
That's
Perfect.
true too. Still spell one's probably pretty affordable too.
But I'm better off just not using the
Yeah.
rod.
Exactly. All it does is cover the fact that he has no hands.
I'd say just save
Well,
your money until
He
you
can
know
wear
what you
armor
want.
in that case, and not have to worry about somatic spell failure.
Or
Sure.
go for something like a cloak or ring of protection or an amulet. Up your
Right, that's what I
nose.
did. I just went with an amulet protection because I was like, well, or ring of or whatever. I went with the resistance cloak.
Maybe a heavy load
That's what
belt
I
so you
did.
don't have to do ant hole, or I don't know.
I kind of like the rod of extend. I like that idea.
Yeah, they're useful for buffs, especially like the 10 minutes per level buffs, because it quickly ends up getting them up to like 4-hour durations.
Okay, is
Yeah,
that in
things like
your
that, where,
price range?
Well, it depends how we do. If it's an auction deal.
Okay. Yes,
Well,
definitely
the
an
minimum
option, but-
lowest you can get it to is 80%.
Yeah.
So
I think if it's
Is it
80%, I get it. Otherwise, I probably won't.
Okay, go
yeah,
ahead
I mean we
and
can try
roll.
it. If nothing else, you got that spell book, which is already like a good
Yeah. I'm not.
thing. So even if you don't get anything else, it's probably
This
not
would
the
just
end of the
be
world.
something else.
Okay.
I don't
Alright.
do well.
Layla does, though. I think I closed the thing, so let me see if I probably do have. This is just a lesser, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's 3,000 normally.
Take your eyes.
Extend. Lesser. There it is. Oh, cast level 17.
Diplomacy for you. Oh, I got a natural 20.
Oh, there you guys go. You get it for 80% value. Go ahead and subtract that money.
Oh, sweet. So that's
And
you
your
said
guys'
2,400, right, Pluto?
I think that's what it was. I don't remember now, but
Your items
Okay,
are
calculator.
in the
Pretty sure
harder
it is.
sheet for you to take.
I used a calculator too. Yeah.
Okay, a couple of things that occurred during the auction. Less than a half hour after the auction began, the Pharasman priest that you guys met leaves. The one that was talking to himself.
And he never bought anything.
He never bought anything.
I'll
And
get your eyes of the eagle.
if anybody questioned him, he apologizes and politely excuses himself, claiming he has important church business to attend to.
Okay. Well, I mean, he said he wasn't a member of the church. That's a little suspicious, but
Well, no, he wasn't a member of the church here specifically. That's what
Right.
you were.
that was what I was asking. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's still suspicious.
Aha.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Well, the fact that I brought it up is something. No, okay. Then Nero will also do whatever stuff he does.
Nero does Nero things. All right.
Nero does Nero
That's
things.
suspicious, all right.
Or Nero. Yeah, Nero. That's a little suspicious as well. I'm gonna be on the lookout for Nero doing Nero things.
All right. And do you guys got a half hour on you still? Or some
Yeah,
more?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Can I
perfect amount
order
of time to
food
do
before
combat.
we continue? If now's a good time to pause,
Pause. What are we pausing?
like 2 minutes.
Oh,
He
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
sure.
put in he was put in order with his Chinese food place.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, always
The
It won't take very
Saturday
long. They
Chinese.
know what he wants.
They know what I
Yeah.
want.
With the
Yeah.
great
They're
driver.
waiting for him at the
Hi,
phone.
my
like,
name's
why hasn't he called
Uriam.
yet?
They're probably wondering why I'm so late.
Today's the
Yeah.
day, as always. Same old,
The
same old.
usual. The usual. That's like the thing you
The
always
usual.
want. You want to have a place where you can go over and just say the usual.
Dude, no, that creeps me out. Like, I think I already told you guys this, but when I was,
Yeah.
like, eating fast food all the time, like, people in the drive-thrus would start recognizing me, and I'd be recognizing them. I'm like, man, I see this person, like, every day. To the point where I just started going to different drive-thrus because I started creeping myself out about it. I'm like,
Oh man.
I don't want these people knowing that all I eat is hamburgers.
See, I've had like go through and someone's like, "Oh, I remember your car." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
dang,
shit.
your car's more
So,
memorable than
A
dang.
me."
friend of mine brings us to lunch at a place he goes to regularly. We're in line, and one of the staff comes over and says, "Oh, just come over here. We have a table ready for you." And the rest of us are like, "Okay." And we sit down, and then like the owner of the place comes over and says, "Oh, I see you brought some guests. Have free milkshakes on the house." And it's like, you come here a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you have a table.
It's nice,
the
though.
staff
There's
knows
perks.
you, and
There's perks to that.
Okay, I'm done. Ready.
Okay.
They're like, oh, you want
There's
the
like
same
a-
thing as normal? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a Red Robin I used to live down the street from. I don't go there nearly as much because I live a lot further away, but I still go there sometimes. I'm like, yeah, people there like recognize me because I used to go there all the time. Like the bartenders, a few of the
Yeah.
bartenders there. So I don't get carded ever there. So it's like when my license was expired and I was waiting for the new one, I was like, I don't have to bring in the temporary paper one they gave me or whatever. Like I can just go in there and they're not going to card me anyway because they know
Yeah.
me.
You guys ready for this? We're about to have a
Yeah, we're
we're
ready.
gonna have a
we're
fun
ready for
good-
the Space Jam.
We're ready for it. Alright, so the auction continues. People are bidding. They're
thing I
now
have
going
spells.
through a lot of stuff that you guys might not care about, such as household furniture and things like that. Maybe Nimitep's interested. I don't know.
I am satisfied with how sharp this battle axe is.
And to prevent you guys from getting nervous earlier, there was a map the entire time.
No, I figured because you were talking about there being one. Actually, it's funny. There's a adventure that I haven't ran, but I was like thinking of probably running at some point. Maybe running it like locally for like a.
Go ahead and
In real
place
life game?
yourselves where you'd like to be.
And it has an auction as well, and they give you a battle map for it, even though
Oh yeah.
no combat
Oh,
happens
cool.
Oh.
in the auction. But they gave you a battle map for it anyway, so you could have. I might not.
I'm in
I
my
might have been
seat
like,
here.
I probably would have
Okay.
been suspicious.
Yeah, I wanted
I've
you
seen we're
guys to
probably
think we
in
were
it.
just doing an auction, but something's gonna happen. Yes, yes it is. Okay,
I-
Nero will be sitting.
I am
yeah, okay.
shocked.
Alright.
Shocked, I tell you.
Locking tokens. Alright. So as the auction continues, all of a sudden you guys hear a bang crash through the front door behind you guys. And you all of a sudden
Oh,
see
no.
a horde of zombies breaking in.
Oh yeah.
And your guys' surprise
Oh, no,
actions
no.
are to stand up, so you guys can all roll initiatives, and we'll just have a regular combat here.
Your old
Yay.
combat.
Wait,
It's
we
everything
don't
I
know
Good
why
old-
wanted.
this is happening. It's just a bunch
Not
of undead
yet.
zombies.
It's just a bunch of zombies attacking us
Just
for
a
no
bunch of
Testing
reason.
out my new
zombies.
weapons.
For no reason. I rolled really good.
Yep.
Perhaps
It's
a
to
little
test out your
startled.
new items. That's actually why it's there. Although your new
number-
item was a spell book, which you can't really have used yet. So
So for the
Unfortunate.
most part, this is gonna be like where the chairs and stuff are going to be kind of difficult terrain because there are guests here also here, and they're going to probably freak out and try to stand up and flee and hide into the corners. However, a couple of the guests will take up arms and fight with you guys. They're not going to be in combat, so they're going to be fighting their own zombies somewhere in the room, but yeah, so some of them are
Sure, there's more
also.
zombies than are on the map, but they're being fought with other people.
They're being handled, so you
we're
guys...
abstracting this a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I gotta roll.
I'm good with that. I don't think we need to track like 30,000 things on the turn tracker.
That's why I didn't want to do all the tokens, because then I was like, oh, now I gotta manage it.
Yeah, then you'd have to manage the tokens. That's like the worst.
It's the worst.
So, yeah.
All right, round 1. Layla, what do you do? You're already standing, so you're good.
I will pull out my new meta magic rod, but I'm not going to use it yet.
Okay.
I just want to have it out as a move action, and I'm going to move out into the aisle because I've had an aisle seat, and I'm going to cast Bless on, I guess, all the people that aren't undead. So I guess I'm helping out the other NPCs as well. I don't know, that probably won't matter, but they're getting blessed as well. I don't think this has a maximum amount it can affect.
Bless this room.
All allies. I bless this room. Whoops, that's the wrong. What am I doing? Where is the target? There it is. Target friendly units, and everyone gets a bless effect. And that'll be my turn. I put out there, pull out a meta magic rod, and I guess I can actually move a little bit further if I want. So maybe I'll. Oh my god. Maybe I'll move back here a little bit. I don't think I need to be in the front lines. I don't even have my the other thing too. Could you remove the AC buff that you have? Because I normally can remove my own effects, but that one you applied for.
Oh, because I edited it or something. Yeah.
Right. I think we have it working on my sheet now too. So if I apply it myself, it'll be fine. I think. Yeah. If I apply it myself now, I can do that, and I can just remove it myself. So. But yeah, I don't have that on right now because I don't like walking around in the middle of town with a bunch of fucking darkness and shit on me. So.
Let's see. Nero, he can burn himself to get an extended reach, or let's see, what is he? He's at 30. He doesn't need to do that. He's gonna just blast one of the zombies. Just get it done. Get her done. So it's this button here. Did I target? I did. Okay. He hits with a blast. And well, it's dead. One zombie down.
It was like the
His damage is bludgeoning, right?
Yeah. It resisted some, but it's a zombie.
That's why it says partially resisted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm blind.
All right, this poor fellow, he's staggered, and he makes his way in. Maybe starts attacking.
Good. They're not fast zombies.
No. Oh, that's not a door. He's got to go through the door. Doors are doors, you know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he doesn't.
He just busts through the walls too. All right. So it just slowly starts making its way in, and the citizens here are fleeing away. This one, same thing. It's gonna start making its way in and chasing some poor helpless aristocrat.
Hey, can you energy burst these things to death?
Let's see. This one.
Who, me?
Yeah.
It makes its way in.
Actually, doesn't Wizpop have a channel thing? He can like do something.
It's
Wizpop
only
says
the DC's really bad.
It's only for turn undead.
All right,
Yes,
Nimitech.
turn undead. Their will saves are going to be terrible though too. Yeah.
It is your turn.
Okay, scooch up here.
Even through difficult terrain for part of it, I think you can make it there.
Yes, but I was going to.
And you have dex to damage now too.
Acrobatics. Oh,
right?
Can I?
You have dex to damage from rogue level 3?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that's a good level for you.
Seeing if I can get around him. I can't quite get around him. Okay, so I will just go there.
Go straight to it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll do shenanigans later. I will... Do I know that these are just zombies?
Yeah, they look like just your mundane zombie.
So then I will draw my sickle on my way over, which unfortunately doesn't get my dex to damage.
Uh-huh.
And then I will slash this zombie. Do I have any? Yes, I do.
All right, you hit.
Take this zombie. Oh, okay.
Okay. You wound it.
That's it.
Alright. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting some of you guys actually know how to use that thing. Whiz Pops.
I will do. Boy, yeah, okay. I'm just going to cast I'll cast Flaming Sphere on the guy over here. I'll like move out here a bit.
The one in front of me is wounded.
Flaming
Might be
sphere.
able to
Where do you
kill
want
her.
it?
Yeah, that might be better, but I don't want it to get near you. I think it's okay though.
Okay.
I'll just do it here. I don't know. I see a bunch of guys here. I want to burn them.
Which one?
So press the button on the one I'm targeting.
Number 5. That's this one.
This
Okay.
save failed. So damages.
Bam! He's dead.
Dead.
Oh, good one.
Zombies.
Burn
Alright.
to a crisp.
Raztak.
I'm gonna get up.
Oh, you're already
Start
up.
moving
Yeah, you're
to
already
the
up.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave you guys a surprise
I
moment
moved over to that
to
zombie.
react.
Surprise, yeah.
Okay.
And I draw my new battle axe. And I'm gonna get real excited and focus my strength.
Okay.
Let's see, reckless, power attack, read. Oh wait, shit! I already had those on me from when I was testing out my weapon. I don't want to double dip here. Okay, there we go. I think it's good now. Okay, I'm gonna swing on my battle axe.
Okie dokie. Let's see it in action. Oof. You still hit though.
Well, at least it's a
My
zombie.
plus to hit is very big.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Bam! Dead. Which one was that? Number 4? Okay.
It's just barbarian doing barbarian things.
Alright, zombie number 1 busts through door and starts making its way in. Screw that flaming sphere. It starts making its way this way. But because it's staggered, it only gets that far. Zombie 2 starts making its way through the door and goes all the way up to Raz. I'm gonna get you, but next round, if I don't die first.
Can I let him attack me? I offer my hand to him. I want him to.
On his turn next round. Layla.
I tell you, there's
I'm
nobody
gonna
attack
take-
the zombie.
Well, it's the only thing I can hit, so I'm going to use the meta magic rod to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
Okay.
Oh, it's not configured though to do damage.
Oh well.
So he gets a will save. I guess I'll start working on adding a damage effect on here, but
Okay.
add damage.
Should I roll the will
Save
or?
is If you give me a minute, I can get it configured, but...
Okay. Oh, he fails.
Okay.
He almost saved though. He was really close.
Hold up. That's not... I wasn't actually trying to roll that. I was trying to... I needed to open the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm doing this on the fly, so...
Yeah.
That plus caster level. There we go. Okay, cool. I got it configured. I don't have it configured for the type of damage, but it'll affect him. Type positive energy. I'm just gonna write positive, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it looks like I killed him.
Yeah, it's dead. Alright, so that was number 2. Get rid of him.
I probably don't even need the type because, like, if it's affecting someone, it's gonna just do damage.
Was that with the... Oh, no, it
I'm
does
not sure
full
what you-
damage, right? Yeah, it does full damage. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, because it failed its save, so it did full damage.
Where are we? Nero? What has he got? Okay, Nero's gonna move and get a better shot at Zombie 1. Kinetic blade. Well, not the actual blade, but the blast. He hits. And, oh, it's still up, apparently.
Yeah.
Alright,
He's not doing full
Zombie
damage.
3. I get to attack somebody! Yay! It slams into Nemetep. Oh shit. Okay,
Naturally,
well, I
it
hit-
rolls a 20.
The game felt bad for me. It's like, well, she's gotta get something in. Alright.
Why am I still hurt here?
I would have 5-foot step after doing that to get a little bit closer over here.
Okay, Nemetep.
Right. I will attack this guy. Oh,
You hit.
Too bad sickles didn't have increased start range.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, that doesn't kill him.
That doesn't kill him. Nope. He looks really messed up, though. He's pretty messed up. Whiz pops.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Yep.
I want a flaming sphere at.
You gonna redirect your other one then? Or are you casting
That's what I
another one?
mean. Is I'm move actioning
Gotcha.
to move it. Yeah.
It bounces
Which
over
one
the
hit
crowd to
Zambi
land on that
3?
square.
Yeah.
Off it goes. Yep, there we go.
Yay.
Tokens, fantasy grounds. We hate each other. Alright, oh, it's dead.
Damage.
That's number 3.
And for my standard
Let's keep it in.
action, I'll just prepare and I'll ready and wait. Can you ready an action as a standard action? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
can only ready an action as a standard action.
Yeah. I'll ready an action to cast a spell on any enemy thing
Well,
that I see. Any other threats?
I take that back. You can ready an action as a full round action in certain circumstances, like certain feats and things like that.
Okay.
But usually it's a
Anyways.
standard action.
Alright,
Yeah,
Ras.
if there's any more zombies or other baddies, I'll cast at them.
Alright, can I get over here? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Alright.
You got plus
I'm gonna
10
attack
feet
him.
movement anyway, right?
No, I don't. I lose that as a urban warrior.
Oh, sadness.
Alright, here comes a battle axe.
Okay, you hit?
You're lucky these are just zombies.
Bam.
Oh, you see a
Alright.
baby.
It's dead.
I mean, you could say I'm lucky, or I just have a gigantic to hit. Plus 10 is really high for a level 4 character. Because I'm also power attack. So if I didn't power attack, it'd be at plus 12.
Oh, I thought you had Furious Focus.
No, I haven't taken that. No, not
Okay,
yet.
okay.
I'll come over and heal Nematep if we're out of combat.
Okay, not quite. Yes, we are out of combat, but there's going to be like some scenario situations that occurred while you guys were in combat, focusing on your own ordeals. So we'll go over that.
Okay, sure.
And time is going to move really slowly because more events. We're in a chain of events basically right now. So when the zombies.
On my next turn, I'll move over to Nematep.
Yeah. You guys, after the combat ends, you guys take a look at the room and you notice that there's a couple of commoners that seem to be heavily injured, lying on the floor near the front door, unconscious. And okay, yeah. So there's some servants lying by the doors that looks like they've got attacked by some zombies that are unconscious. So what would you guys like to do for the moment?
Well, maybe I hold off on healing Nematep and I go check up
Yeah.
on them because they might need it more.
Okay.
Nematep will
I'm
go
gonna
over
go-
and assist the unconscious.
And I will guard them as they assist the unconscious. I stand guard.
Okay.
Follow Nematep and maybe use a Cure Light Wounds. How many of them are injured over here?
Just
I'll heal
two.
one of them.
Yeah, two look like they're unconscious bleeding.
I'll start off healing one of them.
I'll also glance outside, like what's going on outside here.
We'll get
Are
to
there
that,
zombies?
but do you want to take care of this first? No, you don't see any threats immediately outside, but
Okay, great.
Okay, that's
like I
We'll
said,
take care of
time
this
is
first.
moving very slowly, so
Yeah.
one step at
I
a
just
time.
figured
Okay,
because
so I
I was
heal-
in front of the open door.
I heal one of
Yeah.
them
Okay.
for this round.
Alright, so you stop their bleeding. And then I guess you'll take care of the other one as well. You guys rolled a heal check.
Yeah, if I get another round, then I'll heal that one as well
Okay, yep.
for a little bit less.
Alright, great. You guys stabilize those two servants. A number of the auction attendees are actually now like fleeing out the front door.
Well, I will, let them flee.
Yeah. Should we?
I won't
mean,
try
if
to
there's zombie hordes outside, like, should we be letting, like, they should stay with us, shouldn't they?
Maybe actually, I don't know.
Doesn't
I
mean
just
they're
don't wanna
gonna.
get trampled,
They're fleeing
so-
right now. And
Yeah, I don't want to get trampled, so I don't try to stop them. I move out of the way.
Yeah, I guess that's the
I
question.
pull the
Is do
unconscious
you
guys
guys
out of the way.
do you try to stop them or do you move out of the way?
Somebody else could try to stop them, maybe. Like if somebody could tell me to try to stop them.
I try to
I don't have
calm
any-
them down.
Yes. Don't try and stop them, but try and calm them down. If they choose to stay, that would be best. But
Alright,
I'm
Raz.
Raz.
forcing them to stay
Barbarian.
will be bad.
It
Raz
doesn't,
tells them to stay and he wants to protect them.
it doesn't look like you're calming them down. Go ahead and roll a reflex save.
To avoid getting trampled.
Alright, you avoid getting trampled.
But they still run out.
Yep. And then you guys take a look
Layla, do something.
and you notice through like
No, I let them leave.
all the commotion of the people leaving, it looks like two individuals got trapped underneath some wreckage over here.
Oh, help them out.
I can't really help them out, so I'll just say, go help them out. I can
I'm
heal
gonna
them,
go
I guess.
You
and
need
try and help
strength.
them.
And they're
Yeah.
But they're just
apparently
That's the...
buried under 400 pounds of wood and stone.
Strength.
Raz.
Barbarian away. I put my back into it.
You know how much weight I can lift? 160 pounds.
Probably more than
Not
me.
very. It's a little bit more than you. But my 8 strength isn't really that impressive either.
Let me get this thing out here. So there's that. Then you guys have the...
It's like the thing. Oracles can actually be like pretty capable,
Okay.
like melee combatants, but not this Oracle. Not the way I built. Not the way I built her. She's terrible at it.
Yeah, is Raz gonna strength and help?
Okay, yes, if it's strength, I'll roll strength.
Yeah.
Good luck, me.
Alright. Anybody else want to help? I'm sure Nero will help.
I have a 21 strength at the moment, if that counts for anything.
If that isn't enough to do it, I have a spell I could maybe use to help them out.
Okay.
The problem is multiple is trapped in there, right?
Yeah. You guys will free them, but with those strengths, it'll take you some time. So quite a number of rounds, but you guys start grabbing bricks and pulling them and moving pieces and slowly getting your way through. But then...
My alternative option is use a liberating command to let them escape artist out of it. I don't know if that would work, though. Anyway, what happens?
Good question.
No, during this time, I'm going to activate my Cloak of Darkness. Give myself the armor buff. And maybe cast Penumbra so I'm not dazzled if it ends up coming up.
Oh. I guess I forgot
That's while they're,
about
while
this.
they're lifting on that.
Shit. Okay. So, there's this pillar here, you know? Is that the pillar? Might be one of these pillars. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pillar.
It looks like a statue. Those look like pillars, yeah.
The pillars in this town, for some of you locals, might know that they're considered good luck, and shops and stalls compete for proximity to the Grizzly Memorial, which I guess is the statue, perhaps. But when you guys are like digging out the individuals, and we'll probably end session here, you guys notice that there are 6 crawling hands making their way towards you.
Oh no.
Haha. More
Anything
things.
but that.
Zombies.
Crawling hands. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys your XP for today. And then we'll roll new initiatives next week when we deal with a bunch of hands.
Okay.
The zombie apocalypse has begun!
The undead. All these undead things for undead people.
Undead things, yep.
Whizpop specialty.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Finally, the undead. You guys got what you wanted.
We finally get to face undead. Our stuff will work.
Hey, well,
Not that this character doesn't matter as much, but
that was
yeah.
fun. I enjoyed this session.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
All right. Well, there we have it.
It was a little more interactive than a normal shopping session would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I changed some of the auction stuff.
Super cool.
The auction thing was actually, it's assumed that you guys always win the auction at the market price, but somebody might outbid you guys if you fail your diplomacies, in which it'll go up 10%. But I decided to do the 80% zone and kind of give you guys an opportunity to get things at lower prices.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, no, I like that change because I think otherwise it feels bad. It feels really bad to just like, go through a bunch of effort and then only just get market price or worse.
Right.
Because
Yeah, I agree.
it's like, well, why wouldn't I have
Why
just
even do
waited and then
this?
go
Yeah.
to a normal? Yeah, why don't I just wait
Why
until
did
I
I
can
wait for the
have some
auction? Yeah.
downtime and then go do normal shopping? Like it gives
Yeah.
you incentive. I like your change because it gave us incentive to actually get stuff during the auction.
It rewards the people that actually spend time and effort doing diplomacy for doing diplomacy.
Right.
That too.
Yeah.
So
Everyone
yeah,
wants people who have diplomacy skill ranks.
I like your change to it.
They say though, other than that, if like nobody contests you guys on the auction, it'll sell at 90%. So there is that, but yeah, I gave it a little bit more
Yeah.
leniency. All right, and then yeah, the items I
Yeah, I
presented
like
to
the
you guys
mechanic.
was just randomly picked. It wasn't their
Okay.
selection. It was just stuff I randomly picked.
The necro thing was randomly picked
Yeah.
by you or
It
by?
seems like
By
something
me.
you would find in the necropolis.
Okay.
I kind of grabbed a few things
I
that
thought
I
when
thought
you
you
said
guys
random, I thought
might
you meant you
want,
rolled
and then a
something
few
on a-
things that you
on a
may
table.
not want. Mm-mm.
No, she just picked some
Okay.
things with
yeah,
like
yeah, no,
a
that
little
makes
bit
a
of
lot more
thought
sense.
to it,
Like,
but it
you
wasn't.
rolled that necro
Yeah.
thing on a table.
It happens
But yeah,
sometimes.
no, that's-
sometimes,
Yeah, sometimes.
sometimes the random generator will give you like a thing. You're like, wow, this is perfect for my character,
Uh-huh.
and it's really cool when it happens that way too. But yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen that often, so that's why a lot of as a GM you can't really don't get to rely on that as much.
Yeah.
I was like, something hit me. I have 49 HP and 2 DR.
Nah, they're just
No.
zombies. Nothing special. But the point.
I just wanted to fight all
I
the
think
zombies.
you guys got the point that something's happening here.
Something happened.
Yeah,
Someone crashed this auction or something. Someone's responsible.
yeah. I probably went overkill by using the level 2 spell on a zombie, but I was like, whatever.
That's what
I want to use the
thought,
meta
too.
magic rod. I was like, I want to
Sounds
use
good
the
though,
meta
right?
magic rod. It did. It felt good to use the meta magic rod.
Yeah. For next session though, you guys are going to go through like a chain of events, so I'm gonna just give you a fair forewarning to just don't blow all your spells on the first thing you see.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna.
You look about the
Not gonna
city
go
and
down
you
that.
notice
I won't do
that
that.
the city is under attack by zombies, not just the auction house. So you hear commotion all
Okay.
about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
whoever's idea
Yes.
of telling the people to stay with us probably was smart, but yeah.
Oh, no, they got their
Layla's
own ordeals
like,
to deal with
whatever.
now.
Yeah, Layla's like, whatever. I'll just let them run off. I don't have any interest in like trying to keep a bunch of people following us around, keeping them safe.
Nimatep's lawful good. She has lots of interest.
Yeah,
in
I
keeping as many
am
people safe
not.
as possible.
I'm
Yes.
chaotic good. I'll do whatever it takes to keep the people safe, even if it means killing.
Yeah,
Some of them.
I'm true neutral, so I'm not as. I don't have as many scruples as you do.
Okay, and then
I'm,
also
See you guys next week.
Mr. Menya,
yeah,
the whip, is also with you guys, coming out the front door, looking
Oh,
to
neat.
fight stuff as well. So he'll be
He's a fighter. Yay.
present next session.
Okay.
All right.
All right, that was fun. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a good week.
See ya.
Next week for more Raz kills things.
Raz kills things.